Hello and welcome back to this Metal Gear series run. I'm Ollie, I'm here with Seb, Sam, Jack and Pete. How you guys doing?
Pretty
Huh?
good, Ollie.
You sound like a kind of ice cream.
Same as always, subject to entropy, decay, and eventual death.
Cool. Right,
Great, we're off to a
stream
great
has started, everybody get on it.
That was a Big
Get
Bang
on,
Theory
get on.
reference.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, I don't watch Big Bang Theory.
Well, it's a
I
very
thought that it
old
was a
episode.
reference, I didn't know
I'm
what it was
surprised
referenced to.
anyone remembered it.
Can we go back in time and stop the show from ever being made?
No. We can go back in time and stop it from becoming
Ollie.
terrible.
Say something. I can hear the rest of you, but I haven't heard Ollie speak
Okay,
yet.
hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh god, it's Bono, kill him!
Everything sounds
No,
good.
that was one extra hello.
Can't you just
Okay.
let Bono live until the late 80s while his music was still good?
Okay,
Can
I'm
we
gonna
not
be
I
honest-
digress.
advocate for murder on my stream, please?
Oh, no.
Okay, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I haven't finished Peace Walker. I did play it on the PSP, but I've never played the HD version.
Input your player name. Right.
In fairness, Bono
Should
was
we
still
do a
pretty good in the 80s.
Should we do a caddy and come up with a
Just
funny
what-
name?
Fungus.
Alright, yeah. What is
Can you
with
use
this
one of my-
input?
You Like
uh,
can use one of my.
or something. That sounds
you can
like the
use one
kind
of
of
my
name
pun
he'd
names
come
if you like.
How about Intangible Possum?
The last pun names I made were based off holidays. I came up with Hal Oswald Ween, Chris Mass, Valerie
Intangible
Natasha
Possum.
Tyne, April Fool's Day, and Edward Stir.
Oh, Pete sent
One-eyed.
us a meme of
One-eyed
a pun
snake.
name of an actual real person called Iona Lake.
Meh.
Well,
Got
it's not
me
quite-
swim
it's not
all,
quite-
Ollie.
It's not quite the Austin Powers Bad Bonds joke names.
Uh,
My name is Alotta. Alotta Vagina.
A lot of what?
Alotta Vagina.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said.
I found a hump a lot.
Ivana Humper.
Alright,
It's
so we are
pronunciation, Pete. It's Ivana.
Ollie?
Ivana Humper.
found a
intangible
hump.
possum.
Intangible.
Yes, it is possum and automatic bobcat. Listen, I need to tell you something, Ocelot.
Oh,
it's
there
about the
isn't
revolver.
space for an intangible possum. We're one letter short.
Ah. I know,
If we're
just
going
put
to
in
come up
here.
with a pun name, it probably ought to be Metal Gear Solid related.
Okay,
Beans.
does everyone have the Twitch stream up and muted?
Yes. Have the
Yeah.
Switch stream up. Oh, Dickens.
Just checking.
Bob.
Weeb
Bob
James
Suffolk.
Bond.
Yes.
James Bond.
If you have
My
enough
name is
space for
Bond.
that.
Weeb Bond.
Well, Weeb Bond would do. A higher Gajima.
Yeah. Higher Gashimus. That's a thing that actually
Yeah,
happens. You only live
Gashimus.
twice.
I listened to the Spy Who Loved... No, the, You Only Live Twice Kill James Bond podcast at the gym today.
Brilliant. I refuse to become entirely Japanese.
I refuse to go entirely Japanese. Have we got enough for Weeb James Bond?
Even if we have Weeb James.
Well, Weeb Bond would be plenty.
I like how he becomes Japanese.
He just looks like a Vulcan.
Does what it does the job.
Does it?
Yes.
His cover lasts for like 5 minutes. And it doesn't matter after that.
Okay, we have Weeb James Bond. Is this name?
Keep in mind, Roald Dahl will have had to have written all the things that are said in that movie at one point and thought it was a good idea.
Ninjas, top secret Bond Sam.
You can just imagine the Charlie the Chocolate Factory man sitting down going, ha ha ha, that's genius.
This cigarette may save your life. You
That
sound
was a
just
funny
like
line, to be
commercial.
fair.
Select your control scheme. Shooter type. The configuration is similar to that of 4. The configuration is similar to that of the Monster Hunter Freedom series.
You got the hunt.
What
You
the
do
hell
Someone
is-
watching a
hunt.
video.
What the hell is MPO? Sorry, what?
Someone's watching a video.
Someone watching a video.
Yeah, I can hear something in someone's background.
It's not
That's not
Pete's
mine.
background. That could be anything.
Okay,
Be
so
anything, anywhere.
I don't suppose you'd know, Sam, what is the best
Ollie, I do not. I
control
honestly
scheme?
do not have a fucking clue.
I mean, what do you feel most comfortable with?
Yeah, that's really what it all matters. It all comes down to.
I'll go with. I'll go with shooter type. It seems the default. We'll
Yeah. Ollie, you'll figure it out, or you'll die multiple times.
Or both?
Good.
in either order.
Snake.
Well, Ollie, it's time for you, Ollie. It's a very important stealth mission, so Ollie, no wearing anything colourful. That orange Naruto jumpsuit isn't gonna fly. And that megaphone is just a disaster.
Yeah.
But
Thanks
how
for
will they
joining
know
us,
I've got
everyone.
new shoes?
The year was 1964.
They don't
The
need
world
to
was
know
firmly in the
you've
grip
got-
of the Cold
What?
War,
Speak
divided
over all
into East and West. One of America's heroes has defected to the Soviet Union.
Will you stop talking? Does anyone get the reference?
Now, she was known as the Boss, the mother of the Special Forces, and the soldier said to have led the Allies to victory in World War II. However,
Captain
the
America.
American-made miniature nuclear warhead she took with her was used to destroy a Soviet research facility. Facing full-scale nuclear war, the leaders of the world superpowers held top-secret talks to avert Armageddon. The Soviet Union wanted assurance that this was not the work of Uncle Sam. They wanted America to eliminate one of its most legendary soldiers, the Boss. Yes, this was the plot of the game we finished playing last week.
Yes.
He played this.
The person assigned to this mission was her closest apprentice, the soldier known as Snake. Snake made the anguished journey into enemy territory,
Very
he
smart.
eventually confronting and killing the Boss, blah blah blah.
You keep thinking, well, it's
Having saved the world, Snake was hailed as a true hero and given the title Big
If that
Boss.
hot woman fluffy, they might actually be a fun thing.
Following the award ceremony, however, Snake
Look
disappeared.
at that.
I think if anyone needs to talk to us, it might be good practice to temporarily mute.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Nose.
Put the video in the general chat. And they say that in it. I think you should remain muted at this time.
Probably Chris.
Ooh, Ferrero Rocher.
Today is a good day.
For some reason, when Pete said Ferrero Rocher, I thought about that lemon ball.
Alright, okay, the game audio is very loud.
It is.
Take that down a bit.
Where did it go? Mm-hmm.
Let me get a better look.
As you can see, I created a lemon ball so sour it can only be safely contained in a magnetic
Yeah, I
field.
think the balance is
Candy
better
known
now.
as 77X42 with, right? Where the hell is the candy?
I don't know.
Ooh.
Hmm.
You can tell where I've lost weight.
When did Peace Walker come out?
I'm not sure, you know.
Boss, wanna go around?
There's the horns.
Oh yeah, it's Bertha. Oh yeah, it's Bertha, man. Nice. Oh yeah, that's okay. Oh, sniff machine.
2010, apparently.
Look alive, ladies! The boss is gonna join us.
I mean,
Show 'em how it's
did
done,
games look
boss.
like this back then?
Your
It was
first
originally
priority in
released
enemy
on the
territory is
PSP.
knowing your surroundings.
Oh, so it was like a
Depends on where
port.
you were looking
Yeah.
and how fast you can identify your targets. Therefore,
I was going to say, because I swear this series was releasing games around this time that looked, you know, more high fidelity, so that would explain it.
Now, when I give you an order,
Yeah, not on the
look in that
PSP they
direction.
weren't.
No.
Look up.
Was that a PS Vita?
Good. Look down.
So soldiers have been given sticks now to help them
You
move.
should be familiar with the up and
I mean,
down
they're called
controls
crutches.
now. Press the action button if you're ready to move on.
But they're calling them sticks.
Okay.
suppose so, but
He's like a little.
Next, we'll check your left and right.
I suppose so.
Look right.
What not this time?
Good.
What not this
Ollie,
time?
don't forget your stick.
You should be familiar
Right
with the
foot,
left
left
and right
stomp.
controls
You
now.
don't want to be
Press
facing a
the
machine
action
gun
button
without
if you're ready
it.
to move on. Okay.
Well, yeah, don't bring a gun
You
to a
change
stick
the
fight.
controls anytime in options.
Nice.
Go with the method that works best for you.
That's the
Blackadder
important
Next,
thing.
reference
I'll
of no one
explain how to
besides
change
Pete got it.
stances. If you just
Yeah,
stand
sorry,
there
I
like
was
an
just
idiot
help-
in front of an enemy,
Sorry,
you
Liz
might
is
as
just
well
trying
kill
stuff on,
yourself
so
now.
just getting my
At
opinion.
times, you will need to
I'm
get
back
low
now.
to avoid
Just thinking,
damage.
Sam,
You have
it might be a good idea to mute your microphone when you're
Now,
talking to someone
change
else.
stances, use the
Yeah,
crouch
sorry,
button. Tap the crouch button to change between standing
It's
and
okay,
crouching.
hey Sam, it's
You can
only the
move in either
tutorial.
stance. Hold the crouch button and
That's
keep
not
it
the point.
to lie down.
Yeah, it's the
In fact, the
principle.
more we talk, the more distracted Ollie will get, and while he's supposed to be listening, and then he'll lose for it, it'll be funny.
That's not the point.
I know, I'm only playing.
I know, but this isn't exactly a playing thing.
It literally is. It's a game.
Yes.
Next,
Ollie,
we'll work on
don't
your movement.
encourage him.
Use the left stick to move around.
Encourage me.
Tilting a little to walk slowly.
Encourage
Farther to
me.
run.
Oh yeah,
No.
speaking of Jack, I did see
Situation.
something that
Remember
might
that your
not
footsteps
interest
are
you. It
louder
might
when
interest
running,
you
making
in my
easier to
Transformers
discover.
collection.
Be careful.
Oh yeah.
They've recreated. Do you remember the episode War Dawn?
No.
We said
It's the
Waldo
episode.
then.
It's the episode where
Now we
the
have
where
rolling.
the
Rolling is
aerial
useful for
bots go
knocking
back in
down
time and
enemies
you
in
get to
your
see
way
Optimus Prime
and for getting
basically
away
be
when
murdered as
surrounded.
a
You can
a
also
pre
use it to jump over
Optimus
small
Prime robot
ditches
and then his
and
girlfriend
other
gets
obstacles.
murdered.
To roll,
And
I
then
like the way
he
you
gets
say
murdered.
get to like it's a reward.
You got that? Tap the
Yeah, he
crouch
get
button
yeah him
while
and his
running.
girlfriend
Don't
get to be
forget it.
murdered by Megatron and then get to be rebuilt. Yeah, they're actually re-released. They're actually releasing figures of his girlfriend and best friend before they get murdered.
It's awfully nice of them.
Oh, it's gone up
I
to
know.
6.
Well, to be fair, they did
Hello,
just release
everyone.
Orion
Next, I
Pack.
will explain how to attack without gunfire. You may run into an enemy unexpectedly. You may not have a weapon on you.
I mean,
Or you may be
if you're
having
doing
a-
stealth,
Rolling
you're
on
probably
the-
going to run into enemies
Attack
unexpectedly
strategy.
rather than expecting
One
to.
well-
I will explain how to attack without gunfire. Punch them in the dick. If they do not have a dick, run.
On my command, press the attack button repeatedly.
I mean,
and take
that's
down your
basically
opponent.
my relationship
Go.
history.
I'm ready, boss.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, or you get a bit of vodka in the face.
Always
I
keep your
mean,
mouth
it's
open when
the
you're
only way
insulting a
to settle
lady.
my nerves,
Sam.
Sam.
I was
It's the only
literally
way to
waiting
settle
for
my
Jack.
nerves.
We're gonna practice using
I was
the
waiting
stun
for
rod.
Jack. So
Hitting someone with the
say
stun
that.
rod will shock them with 1.5 million volts. Anyone on the
Oh my God, he
receiving end of
kicks
that
like
is
Orange
guaranteed to be
Cassidy.
out cold.
For some reason, all I could
Use the
think
stun
about
rod,
was Richard
press the
Hammond in
aim
that
button
night
to ready
fight,
it,
that one
then press
episode of
the
the
attack
Grand
button.
Tour.
You'll be glad to know we're using
Ratchet
Mach
Star
for
was
this
different to how I
training
remember it
session.
I won't call a,
When your
I won't
partner
call a
attacks,
kick in the neck
make
as
you
a result.
believe it's the real
A
deal.
free drink.
Prepare yourself for stun
I
rod
don't-
training.
Oh yeah, the kick in the
Go.
knackers and a vodka and tonic.
I'm ready, boss.
Always keep your mouth open when you're assaulting a lady.
That is incorrect.
Oh, that
boss.
was funny timing. That is incorrect. The correct answer is you.
Boss, please press the attack button while holding down
Throw
the
him
aim
on the
button.
sand.
Oh, I
Fine
got a
work,
taser.
boss. Now we'll move on to CQC.
Tase him.
CQC, or
This
Close
is my
Quarters
purse.
Combat, refers to when
That's my
engaging
purse.
an
I
enemy
don't
in
know
battle
you.
at very close range. It is a quick and efficient way of eliminating
Move
a
on to
threat.
CQC.
There
Is
are
he alive?
various CQC techniques. We will go over each of them.
He didn't go
Don't get
swimming
cocky
before you
because
They
think
are
you
tasted
know
it.
this.
teaching the
This
one
will be
person
different from
who
what you're used
definitely
to.
knows
Pretend
this.
you are learning it for the first time.
I know, but you've got to give
The
a live
first
Pretend you are
demonstration.
learning.
Throwing your opponent.
Ollie, you're giving a
To do
demonstration.
this, position
That's all
yourself
it
near
is.
your
They're not
opponent
training
and
you.
press
They're
the attack button while
It's
you
like they're
tilt the left
explaining to
stick.
that crowd
Be
of
sure to
people,
press
and
the
you're giving
attack
them a
button when the icon
demonstration.
appears.
This is how drill
Now,
instructions work.
Wait for my command.
Aye.
and follow your
CQC,
opponent.
when you go to a British court.
I'm ready, boss.
Have you never been to a dojo ever, Ollie?
No, I haven't. Why would I?
I
have
mean,
been
think
doing
about
that?
what you just said, Sam.
Fine
I mean,
work,
Well,
boss.
actually,
In
yeah, I
fairness,
have.
there are
but-
ways.
Next, I'm going to teach you how to
Well, then there
restrain
you
an
go,
opponent
then.
close to you. This is a
Intended
cornerstone
for
of
fighting.
CQC.
Comment is
Grab
officially
hold of an
invalid.
enemy, and
They
the
didn't
back
tell you
of
how
the
to
knife
use
is
the
your
controls.
hand.
intended
What you do from
orientation
there
for
is
sword
up to you.
fighting. They told me to forget
Just
everything
know
I
that if you
learned from Lord
restrain
of
him
the
for
Rings.
too long, the average
Done.
person will most
Oh,
likely
so
pass
what I
out.
like about the value of
Something to keep in
friendship
mind.
and, you know,
Let's
the
begin.
importance of perseverance
To restrain
and...
your opponent,
all that
hold
kind of
down
stuff.
the attack button while
Hey,
Have you
near
ever heard the
what's
phrase?
that?
Have you never
Restrain your
But it
opponent
is the
on my
smallest
command.
among us that have.
Yeah.
I'm ready, boss.
See, once you forget that kind of stuff, you're ready to start sword fighting.
Seb, have you never heard the phrase,
is
family,
incorrect, boss.
friends, and religion? These are the 3 demons you must slay if you wish to become successful.
And Ollie, there is no
That
smallest
basically
among
sounds
us.
like the
Every
opposite of Fast and
character is
the
the
Furious.
same
Press the
height
attack
and weight,
button while
height and
next to you.
size.
It was
Impressive,
Miss
boss.
Burns' quote. But
Now
Yeah.
you will throw your opponent after restraining them.
I did
Throw
like
an
how
enemy
this
to the
game
ground. Press a direction on the left stick when you have them restrained.
refined the
Restrain your opponent
CQC
and
system.
throw them on my
I do
command.
remember that being good.
Go.
well, remember,
DQC, when a Spanish man is addressing a British lawyer. CQC.
Fine work, boss.
what Spanish James Bond saying
Now we will
yes
try
you.
CQC against multiple enemy opponents.
CQC.
You can also take out a group of enemies. by
Well, that's
using an
Spanish
opponent you
for
have restrained.
CQC.
First,
No one who
restrain
speaks
an
Spanish
opponent
could be
by
an evil
pressing
man.
the attack button near them.
I
Then,
do
tilt
agree
the
with
left
you. I
stick
do
to
think
throw
they've
them.
improved
By
the
tilting the left stick
hand-to-hand
toward
with each
other
game,
enemies,
because
you can send your captive
look at how it
flying
was in Metal
straight
Gear
into them.
Solid 1,
On my command,
then 2.
restrain and then throw
3
your
definitely
opponent.
made it a little better.
Go.
I'm ready, boss. Especially if you know what you're doing, you can literally have like a reversal fight with the boss.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Again. Go.
I'm ready, boss.
Me again.
Tons of fun orientation
right into his face.
in
His
sword
leg when he
combat.
fell on his fizzog.
Fine work, boss.
I've had one
All
experience
right.
with
Why don't we do something
one
special
experience with
since the boss is
claymores,
here? Anyone who
one
feels
with
like
the
getting their ass kicked,
rapiers,
step forward.
one with
Don't hold back,
katanas,
boss.
and one with lightsabers.
When you're surrounded by multiple enemies,
Why
you'll
would we do
have
so
to
many
take them
specials
on
if the
one
boss here?
after the other.
Okay.
No, it
To
was
do it,
no, it was
simply
2
press
with
the attack
lightsabers,
button again
actually.
while throwing the current enemy.
they said they were
Just
gonna
be
do something
sure
special
to
if
wait
the
for
boss
the
is here.
icon to appear.
I thought they were going to give you
Go.
cake. I'm ready, boss.
I've come to see your
Boss,
faults.
press the attack button when the icon appears. Boss, press the attack button when the
Kill
icon
anyone,
appears.
please.
Don't stop this. Oh, Seb,
Carry on.
do not encourage the
Fine
wrath
work,
of a
boss.
Scottish woman.
Again. Go.
Their anger and power know no bounds.
That's like Palpatine from Star Wars.
Yes. Except this is more terrifying. Liz wouldn't have lay on the floor being shot by Palpatine. She would have got on the floor being shot and gone, "Oh, is that all?
Fantastic.
Right, I'm going to break your neck before I
And
go
stop.
for mince and tatties." And then
That's
she'd
it for
break
today.
your neck.
Thank you,
And then for
boss.
some reason there'd be Irish jig music playing in the background while she throws him around and then smashes him over the head with a bottle. Or she'd offer to give him to the dark side, and when she was on her knees and he was saying "arise," she'd stand up and jab him in the throat with a glass bottle.
Brilliant.
Ah.
Palpatine wouldn't know what that is, so, you know, that would have worked.
Glass him in the
Stab
throat.
him in- Yeah, glass him in the throat. Yes,
It's like the whole, you know, why don't they just shoot Voldemort thing?
What's going on, Kaz?
We've got guests.
I was going to say
We'll
cars.
shoot him together.
Time to move. Don't worry, it's not our friends from Langley.
Go. You just don't get it, do you?
I brought him.
Alright, zip it.
fall.
Cherry. Well,
you, big boss.
I've got you another bottle down.
Snake.
So we can put that in.
Sorry. Vic
I
Boss.
can go pick up some more at some point.
Listen up. For us, there is no
Immediately
victory.
disregards his
But in
wishes.
revolution, doesn't one triumph or die?
Sam, you might want to mute.
Thank you for moderating the voice chat while I'm gaming.
I mean, I'm not sure you can hear me, to be honest, but
I can definitely hear you. I could hear you from my headphones from clear across the room.
yeah, but you're not talking to your wife, Ollie.
Vetra,
But I know.
Ah, thank you.
sit down. You don't intimidate me with that chest.
Beg your pardon?
I
The
feel
cat's
like a
the
new
cat's
man.
standing up.
There's no coffee like Costa Rican
And I'm just,
coffee.
I like to confuse the cat by talking to it.
So, what
It's
brings
kind
a
of like when Ollie's
distinguished
dog used to
scholar from
look at
Costa
me and I
Rican
used to
government
talk in a
Colombia?
dog voice and it used to actually react.
Professor Galvez comes from Costa Rica's University
As
for
a way to
Peace.
do cutscenes on limited graphical power, this was pretty good.
You see,
Well, I think that's the thing we really
over the
have to
past
just
year,
accept that this
there
was a
have been sightings of an
PSP
armed
game
group
and,
in Costa
well,
Rica.
I think it's kind of nice. I like it.
They're not ours.
It kind of reminds me of the DVD menu
Costa
on
Rica
Batman
doesn't have
Begins.
it also,
I know what you mean.
I know you
Correct.
probably haven't
Article
done this,
12
Ollie,
of
but
our Constitution
this is also the
states
same
that
kind of
the
style they
army
did
as a
for the
permanent
visual
institution
novels
is
that you can get on the
abolished.
PlayStation 3.
The peace
Yeah, I've seen
constitution.
those.
You think it's rebels?
I
who
have
fight
those, I
Nicaragua?
think.
Yeah, I think they're.
No,
You
they don't appear
have
to be
them.
guerrillas. They're far too
Also, Ollie,
organized.
have you
What
seen
got at stake?
Revolver Revolving the Revolverance?
No,
The
I
Indians
haven't.
in San Jose claim it's a
I'll have to
multinational
give that a
security firm.
Sounds like if one of the
Revolver-
Beatles forgot the name of their album halfway through saying it.
The revolver is
Lies,
just the
obviously.
katana
They're
of
bringing in
guns.
state-of-the-art
What did
weaponry
you
and
say?
equipment by the shipload.
What did you say?
What
Oh,
did you
this
say?
is also the last time
What aside?
to date.
The CIA.
This was also, I think,
As
the
you
last
both
time to
know,
date that
The
David
United
Hayter
States
voiced
views Central America
Snake.
as its
I used to
backyard.
really want to play
Even
the
after
Sims.
Cuba,
Yeah.
we've managed to
I used
maintain
to
a
play
delicate
The
balance with the
Sims.
US. And your government can't just give
I
it
never
boot.
heard that I could actually play
Ah.
it.
We are not
The
allowed to bear
version is
arms.
out of date.
I know, yeah, I know. They just kept updating it, and you weren't really into
Japan's
consoles
constitution
when I
has
first got
something
up.
similar. Article
And
9
That's of no
says
consolation.
Japan renounces war and can maintain an army.
5 on.
I understand.
I understand.
when your men have
Oh,
neither
no,
state
absolutely.
nor
I understand that
ideology,
mindset completely.
that you will fight any foe.
I paid
By
$30
the
for
way,
the game. I
You
don't
must
see
drive
more
them
so I
out
can
of our
Let
play.
Ollie speak on his own stream, please.
We come to
I
you,
was just
the Militaires Sans
saying, by the
Frontières.
way, Sam, I have officially
So,
moved the
you
Mass
wanna hire
Effect
us?
streams to
Yes,
1:30 on
as our
Saturday.
deterrent.
Okay.
We
I
can't
know
afford
we've
to
already
pay
done
much
one
in
this week,
struggle.
but if you wanted to do one tomorrow,
But-
I'm up for it.
I'm cool with
We
that.
can offer you this.
The storm's
Probably do a
past.
Spyro stream tomorrow.
Sounds a bit like that
Tomorrow night.
Chinese spy satellite thing.
Well,
Sounds pretty
the
good to
storm's
me.
passed as well,
This
as
place
far
is
as I
becoming a
know.
mess
'Cause we haven't really
anyway.
had.
Snake.
It turns out
we
that
need
entire
someplace
day we
can
were
settle
struggling.
down.
There was
Storm's
internet
coming,
problems
Annie.
all
Agreed
day.
to cooperate.
Well, there was rain and
Unofficially, of course.
snowstorm. There was rain and
Chopper for
hailstorms all day.
transport would be nice too.
I'll see what I can do.
And
Hold
hail
that.
up in Scotland is not
You
nice.
seem to think we're just a pack of dogs of
Could
war.
use a
Is that
transport.
right? Yes, that's what I've heard.
Oh, look, it's
You're
McDonald
an
Miller.
army without a state. No.
If you haven't
We've
played
only
Portable
left our
Ops,
countries
they haven't
behind.
explained him yet.
Please, you must help us. If your suspicions are true,
No.
force isn't going to do any good. You'll have to find a political solution. The government's hands are tied. Go back to your bosses in San Jose. Tell them
No,
what they
seriously,
want.
they've kidnapped
I'll
the
introduce
entire
you to a
cabinet.
Negotiator I know. No, I'm not.
The government's
here on
hands are
their
tied.
behalf.
Kinky fucks.
Yeah, well,
So,
are you
what
surprised?
are you doing here?
You
For
no,
over
honestly,
20 years, I've preached the
honestly, a
virtues of
politician
peace
being a
at
sex pest?
multiple
No, why would that
universities.
be a thing?
Tonight, I stand before you as an educator.
I consider myself a teacher.
She came to me to study peace. Her name is Paz. Paz Ortega.
Her name's Puss.
Paz.
Puss Ortega.
Oz.
Sounds like Jenny Ortega when she was going through
That's
puberty.
mine.
Oh, he said Puss.
Kazuhira.
No, it's Paz.
It's
Oh,
Japanese.
it's Tara
for cheeks.
Strong. Nice.
Puss in boots. Oh yeah.
Nice to meet you, Paz. Call me
Huh.
Kaz.
Why is he
Do you
reaching
believe she's
there?
50?
They've got a
Carson
supply
Kira
port north
with
of
Dot
Puerto
Benedict.
You believe Charles Strong's 50?
No, I can't be.
Yes.
A few days ago,
Are you? Oh, what's
Doesn't
wrong?
look
Upset?
it.
You, are you
stumbled
upset
upon that
because of the
facility
passage
while
of time?
searching for a lost
Yes.
friend.
You know I am.
She was
I know,
captured.
I know you are, but Seb. Just
Well, I
remember
found out
this.
that Frozen's having its 10th anniversary
16
on
years
tomorrow.
old.
Yu-Gi-Oh's
They
having
did
its 25th.
Terrible things to her.
Yeah, but that
But somehow she
at least
managed
feels
to
like it's been
escape.
around for ages.
Look, Seb, I know
God.
how you feel. Believe me, I know
Jesus,
how you
what
feel.
fun.
But just remember this.
That
Sounds
mother
like would for
died
10
so
years.
small.
I've got-
Okay,
just
that
remember-
sounds like the worst.
10
thing
years
you've
this
ever-
month.
Remember, Seb, in
She
the amount of
hates
time
war
that's
with a
happened,
passion like no
I
other.
have moved out, moved to a different
Yeah.
country, got married, had kids, and had basically an entire lifetime of crap to make me grey.
Oh yeah.
She hates war with a passion so much that she's declared war on war.
Get them out of my country.
Paradox.
Make them leave Costa Rica.
Sorry,
You
kid. We
created a
know who you
paradox.
are, big
We have
boss.
to make them
That
leave.
is why we've come to you.
It's no stranger than the idea of using war as a business to end war as a business.
I used war as a business to destroy war as a business.
Brilliant. I used the scones to destroy the scones.
War never changes.
Oh shit, war changed.
Oh crap, it did.
So,
Oh, I've got
Now
to
they're,
keep up.
now they're fighting with silly string.
so Pete, did you say you wanted to do a Spyro stream tomorrow?
It's alright.
Did you say you would
What did
do?
you say?
Did you say you wanted to do a stream tomorrow?
Yeah. Well, it'll be probably about 7:30 or 7.
Well, we could get a morning stream. We could do Mass Effect during the early afternoon because you'll only get like 2 hours out of it probably. And that still leaves time for a Spyro stream on Pete's end.
else can listen in. Snake, are you clear on the controls?
I mean, I'll be playing Yu-Gi-Oh tomorrow at some point because I want to get some practice in for the YCS next weekend.
Yeah.
I believe in you, Seb. I believe in you.
You believe in me that believes in One Piece.
Yes.
Use the start button to open the menu.
I believe in you.
Okay. So. Right. Yeah.
Again, Ollie, I cannot guide you through this because I
There's no
don't
one
know
around.
what the
Why
fuck
not
is
try
going
some
on.
shooting practice? Select a target
I
and
cannot
squeeze off a
interfere.
round or two.
All I know
Press
about
the
is the
directional
singing
button
machines.
While holding the R2 button to switch weapons. Ready your weapon
What, you
with
mean
the
One
top button.
Direction?
The
Then press
controls
the
are
R1
inverted in
button to fire.
exactly the wrong way. Like,
So they're verted.
so no, it should be the other way around. Like, up and down took you up and down, but left and right took you right and left, respectively. And that
Oh.
should be the other way around.
How about a little
mean, yeah.
shooting practice? Try
Oh,
hitting
dear.
a coconut.
Oh no.
You
Ollie's
put the
sick.
bullet. You put the bullet in the coconut.
And shoot them both up.
Try hitting a coconut.
Select equipment
Fuck
by
you,
pressing the
Reservoir
square or
Dogs.
circle
How-
button while
how
holding the
dare
You
L.
don't
That was
belong in
Reservoir
this
Dogs,
world.
wasn't
Press
it?
the start button to open
It
the
is
menu.
not by my hand that I am once again given flesh. I was brought here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
The M16 is a standard assault rifle, capable
Yeah.
of rapid fire.
Let's let Ollie fix the controls. This is why we have a tutorial.
That's it.
The
That's a big
M16.
coconut.
I think he has to shoot it out of a tree.
The girl in the coconut.
Ha.
Although you
Yeah,
have a
those
crouch
Red-
function.
Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, that. Yeah, look at
That's
that.
it.
Those trees, those floating balls, and that the enemy
Yeah.
will use. No doubt have know what's going on.
I said, hey.
The facility you're
What's
headed for is
going
past
on?
that fence. A grenade should be able to take out that gate.
I say.
Grenades explode.
Grenade.
You throw
Oh.
them, Snake. Use the L1
Have you
button
played
for
that on the
ready throwing
POS show?
Once you've
Well,
ready-
probably at some point the Bruno Mars song.
When using throwing
What's
weapons,
going
hold the
on?
attack
Oh,
button
you mean
down longer.
the other
Throw
one?
farther.
I did last
He
year, I
meant-
think.
You let go of
What's
the
Yeah, I
going
think I
on?
did last year.
I know you played it on the SMP show.
I've got to chair radio next year because I accidentally got elected.
You accidentally got elected.
Well, I thought that no one else would run, so I would have to make sure that it lasts as a society for another month, but someone serious ran and I still won.
Oh god. I'm being reminded of that Viz thing where Baxter Basics doesn't want to be re-elected, so he does everything he can to fuck it up, and then Noel Edmonds goes against him. And then they do this entire speech at the end when the election's over, and he goes, well, it was a tough race, but obviously the people voted and I have to accept their decision. And he still won because everybody hates Noel Edmonds. This was after he peed on a war memorial and wrote Baxter Basics says you can suck my cock on May 15th on his press thing while driving past hospitals screaming, and I'll close this fucker for a start. Everything he can to make sure he can't get elected, and he still beats Noel Edmonds.
Brilliant.
Yeah, Viz seem to have an actual hatred of Noel Edmonds, though I
They
can't
do
really-
like talking about Noel Edmonds, don't they?
Come on, Snake. This could be good for us. They're willing to give us an
What,
offshore
smoking?
plant, a place we can finally put down some roots. This is our chance to expand
I haven't
MSF.
seen you. Oh, it's just nice to see you.
A place to stay, guys.
Sitting down, you mean? Yes. My goodness, you're sitting
Oh,
down
that
now.
reminds me.
Always will be.
What?
Yeah.
I
You'd rather
found
keep
on
wandering
Audible
from conflict to conflict?
Blackadder, the
Tools in the
complete
hands of
collected
whoever's fighting
series,
at
and
the
I thought,
time?
oh, an
Brilliant.
audiobook
Settle
version of
down. Who's
Blackadder.
to say we won't become
And I said
warmongers?
it playing.
Listen to me, Snake.
It's just the audio
We're not
from the TV
mercenaries.
show.
We're not a foreign legion.
Yeah.
MSF's a business. A new kind of business.
Like, it's
know
not
what you were
even
expecting.
changed in any way to fit the format of an audiobook. It is just
it's not like
exactly
we're trying
the
to
audio
start
from the TV show.
All we need to do is find out who
So
the
basically,
security company
what
really
if
is.
Blackadder but I was
Come
blind?
on, Kaz.
Basically,
Blind
yes.
Adder.
They're backed by the CIA.
Blind Adder.
Wait a sec.
I mean,
That
it's
would
still
mean-
worth an Audible credit. I
So, an
suppose.
earthworm.
Friend,
Like,
the
it's
professor is likely
I'm not sure
KGB.
how well it works as an audio book.
See.
We'd be making an enemy of our homeland.
And there'd be no turning back.
It's just the
God,
audio track
Damn
from the
thing
show.
won't light.
Huh?
Put on some coffee, Kaz.
That
It's time for a
does
little
seem
chat with the
pointless.
professor.
I mean, for $7.99.
That
as an
sounds like the
audio
door down from
experience,
Thriller.
I guess it's not bad.
Oh, you paid for it.
Well, I used a credit, but they're worth $7.99.
The public credits?
I was a heavy smoker.
Oh, Seth, what would we
When
do
I got my
without
medal
you?
from the Secretary
Republic credits are
General,
not good out
he
here.
gave me this prosthetic hand as well. But smoking was ruined.
Your money's
was
so
a-
good here,
Oh, he's
Mr.
got a
Torrance.
light- Oh my
You
God,
You wouldn't
he's got
recognise
a
me
light-
with my red arm.
Yeah,
It's quite
Got
an
a
honor to
light
meet the
at
With his
Oh,
red army arm.
boss.
yeah. I miss the Red Army.
A Red
Those
Army?
were fun.
That's
What?
just a code
Oh,
name,
I thought you said you
CIA.
missed Red Army. I was like,
Then perhaps I should
Well,
tanky moment.
Welcome to the Comic Corner with Comrade Ol.
stop using that code name you liked so much 10 years
Nice
ago.
one, Frankie the
What
Tank.
about you, comrade? What do they call you?
I missed for Red Army.
Well then.
So he has
I'll
a cigarette
make you
lighter in
get
his
straight to the
thumb.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wonder if that's the only thing that's. Wonder if that's the only thing special about his hand.
Land is
Well, you wouldn't
slim as
recognise
a
him without his red arm.
hot
He doesn't
as
have a. Well, it's
torture.
not like he has a plastic hand.
That's the Chilean poet, Neruda.
Central
But
America
the question
is
is,
the
can he
navel
do
of the American
robot
continents,
punch?
bridging north and south? We want this land.
I mean, why else
We'll
would you
build
even
a
have a
socialist
robot hand?
stronghold, then use it
Don't
to
want a
split
land
the
of the
Americas
oceans,
in two.
Oh come on, he doesn't have rocket-powered
Lose his
fists.
backyard.
Oh, I
And
stand
with it,
corrected.
its
I mean,
economic
like,
production, shipping lanes,
Bradley
and
Cooper.
strategic value.
That to be
What
said.
town?
We, on the other hand, would gain a base from which all of Latin America.
And it's
I
all
wonder
about
if-
that
I wonder if-
base.
I wonder
About
if
that
he can-
base.
He
No
who
trouble.
controls
I wonder-
Central
I wonder if he can
America
pull
will
back.
win
I
this
wonder if he can pull back
war.
his finger, and then it'll like shoot
First,
out silly string or
Nicaragua.
squirty cream.
Toppling
Finger! I laid finger on him.
in preparation. We've begun instigating
That was a,
anti-Somoza
Better
Center
Call
At least he
Saul
has
reference.
At least he has a,
and
at least he has a
providing aid to the
mechanical hand and not a
Sandinista
mechanical
National
bomb.
Liberation Front.
You wouldn't recognise me without my
You're
mechanical bomb.
manipulating Sandinista into overthrowing Somoza for you.
Look, it can grind nuts on your
After
ice
the
cream.
revolution,
Watch.
He has a mechanical arm.
State. You think
No, but you
America's
can
just
like
gonna let that
ask
happen?
if people want
Certainly
nuts on their
not.
Sunday,
After
and when they
all,
say sure, he
this
just
is
sticks it
nuts
between his
already.
metal butt cheeks and then
And
crushes
that's the
grind
armed
them.
group inside.
Robot
Makes
hand.
me really uncomfortable.
And you
Precisely.
can crush and grind.
It's clear that that they've
If
been
it's good
sent
for your
in to
mind.
disrupt our efforts across the border in Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
Simply put, the army now stationed in Costa Rica is CIA capital.
I think this is one of those where there's kernels of truth
The
in the
CIA's
like
got something else
backstory,
planned as well.
Yeah.
but I don't
Well,
know enough to say.
Well,
That
the one
is
thing
the
that they've always
million-dollar
been good with
question.
is weaving it
Big
slightly.
boss,
Yeah.
we want you
Like there'll
and
be
your
some
What they do
basis
is
in
find
historical
the
events.
answer.
Well, keep in mind that when they did
Infiltrate
Metal Gear
and
Solid 3, they
investigate the
used the
facility
Cuban
in La
Missile
Costa,
Crisis
where
and then
Boss was
happened
Oh, yeah.
to get
Learn
away with
all
saying
you
the
can of
bullshit
their
they were saying,
operations.
just because, hey, you
drive
could
them out
imagine
of
the
the
States
country.
actually doing that.
Oh, I watched another episode of Breaking Bad yesterday.
Oh yeah, how far have you got, Pete?
KGB and the CIA.
It was the one where Jesse
What
gets
about
kicked
her?
out of his house.
That was all just an act.
Gonna
I
have to be
think
a
I know
little
what
more
you mean.
specific.
Her words about
Is it the one where he breaks into the van?
she
Yeah.
was captured. That
Yeah, I remember that.
but
Gonna
I've
have
kept
to be a
my
little more
KGB
specific.
affiliation
No, when he
from
gets
her.
covered in the blue,
Fall for a
like
sob story.
toilet
Yeah,
water.
yeah, that one.
Gonna have to be a little more specific.
No.
That only happens once,
Reason to bring
Ollie.
her along.
Someone take
She
away
managed to
Ollie's
escape with her
drugs.
life.
He hasn't had his,
Her
he's had his,
friend
hasn't had his
was
The
meds yet.
drugs don't
Why
work.
are
They
you
make
blue?
all
Why were they
worse.
I believe this will help explain.
It's
I'm
a
just
long
waiting for a
story.
situation where
And I
we say,
think I'll see his stream again.
Supposed to.
I'm waiting for a situation where we say all he needs is meds and all we hear is go, wait, who are you people? Get off me! What are you putting in my mouth?
Cassette
Okay, I'm fine now.
Boss took
Yeah.
this during her escape.
Taking my pills so that I don't murder you.
She says her friend happened to record it by accident.
What's that?
That was a
What's
Cad
that?
Icarus
look.
joke.
I thought it was.
Portable
It sounded like
cassette
one.
player.
Taking
Oh,
my
Daddy,
pills
Cat.
so that I won't murder you. Have you had your pills? Yeah, so
I heard
I
they were
won't
working on
murder you.
something like that in Japan. Didn't know you guys were too.
Story time with Daddy Caddy.
You understand?
Hmm.
It was the boy who lived.
Gotta make
Everybody lived at some point,
understand.
What
but
is that?
most people
A
didn't.
Quetzal?
And if you do,
The Phoenix
I'll make
bird.
sure you don't.
Boss's friend was researching birds. She went out into the jungle to record bird calls and stumbled upon this.
A bird call? You're joking.
So, if I have
Oh,
this right,
I'm amazed.
Sony product placement.
So? So
Of
what?
course, it's Sony product placement, but at least they had the decency to not give it, remove one letter or change it so it doesn't say phony. or
Zany.
something.
well, like it did on Death Note, the phony TV,
Brilliant.
and he searched something on gentle.
Nah,
Wait, that's not a real Sony product.
thanks to Vicious, I see what they did there.
Boss, voice print analysis confirms that this voice is
That's
in
no
fact that of the
Sony
legendary
product.
hero.
It's a
and
space
criminal,
station.
The boss.
It's too shiny to be a space station.
The other hasn't been identified. Female in her 30s.
Turn the ship
with a British
around.
accent.
Legendary
The
hero,
on,
song
Pete.
playing
criminal.
in the background
Boss.
was a hit in 1973.
You gotta be turned around, Pete.
What's it going to be? Loyalty to your country.
Female in her
or loyalty
30s
to
with a
me?
British accent.
Your country or your
Any
mission.
females?
Your mission.
Any females?
I
So this is in the 70s.
am loyal.
Back in the 70s, I was in a very popular
As I
video game.
understand it, she was your commander, fought by your side.
I'm Solid Snake, the boss.
And
I'm
that you
Solid
killed
Snake, the
her under
boss.
orders from the
Just like
CIA.
you.
Thus surpassing her to become the hero known as Big Boss.
Huh. I like the
I'm
dramatic
the
bit.
boss
Just-
of the snake.
Okay, that's weird out of context.
Of course it is, that's why it's funny.
Yeah.
Well, what'll it
Is
be?
he crying or sweating?
Will you
I can't
take the
tell.
job?
I'd rather not know.
Snake, it's gotta be a trap.
So you still can't turn your back on your country.
What'll it be? You'll take the job?
It was a
I'll
trap.
take,
Then I suppose you won't.
I'll take the
need
case.
this. Wait! Snake?
Oh,
I'll do it
I
for
like
the
the
girl. For Puss.
He's gonna finger it to death.
He's going to do it for Puss.
For peace. then.
well,
Oz.
he sure, drives a hard bargain.
Normally people put their fingers in tapes for different reasons.
Wait a minute, I'm confused
One
now.
minute.
Is he doing Is he doing this for Pars, Puss, or Peace?
Give
I mean,
Puss
it's
a
gotta be for
chance.
one of them.
Yeah.
He's doing it for the 3 Ps.
We
So
seem
he's
to have
doing it for both
acquired
of
a
them.
village bus office.
Are you keeping up, Frank?
Costa Rica!
Gordon's a total prat.
Yeah. And Ollie, I was about to make fun of you for wearing an orange jumpsuit or something in the jungle, but it turns out that they're worse. I'll wait till you get this.
Well, let's just keep an eye out for them, shall we? Especially the little person born out of wedlock who's tampered with the sign for the top shop.
Shop.
What? A bastard?
Top shop.
Wow, Ollie wasn't caught.
Where?
I'm amazed. Mind you, it is the earlier stage of the game.
Twatting him in the chest to get his stuff.
Not enough room, huh? We'll keep it here at the base. The indicator in the
Boom
upper
in
right
the
serves
face.
as a compass
Mhm.
and shows sound sources. Pay attention to your surroundings. The percentage in the upper right is your camo index.
Oh yeah,
Lower
the ammo
number,
capacity
the
in
more
this game is
easily you'll be
awful.
spotted. Conspicuous movements and loud noises will compromise your camo index. Your fatigues will act as camouflage.
Ollie, shoot Naruto in the head. Believe it.
Keep your eye on what's left of your life gauge.
I like how it bounces.
To the right of that, you'll see your sight gauge. Exhausting it will inhibit your actions. Your life gauge
Be
will recover
inhibited,
with
shit.
time. The sight gauge too.
A surveillance camera.
Let's go, weeb James Bond.
Yeah.
A higher gozaimasu.
A higher gozaimasu.
Costa Rica.
Looks like you're inside the compound. Security is tight. Stay sharp.
Puerto del Alba. Alba is the name. Is what we call Scotland.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Planning by Hideo Kojima.
I don't know why that made me laugh. Sounds like some sort of like local government handbook.
I mean,
Achy back.
any local government that had Hideo Kojima on its planning committee would at least be interesting.
This is true.
Yeah, and I got in not only without being seen, but without using the gun in that one.
Oh wow!
I'm
We
impressed.
gotta get in there.
Look, Ollie, you're doing the duck walk.
Pretty cool, huh?
You do the
No,
walk
no.
of life.
Really, no.
Comic snake.
Spears are loaded. The barge is cleared Point Bravo.
Acknowledged. Out.
The sound effect said cock.
Ah! Brilliant. This needs to be a meme.
No, it was click, but in block letters so that it looked like cock.
Oh, I thought it was like how there's like old sound effects in like 50s comic books or like wank.
Yeah.
Cock. No, 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 no.
Cock wank. No, no, no,
No, no, no, no, no, no, no. That sounded very Portal.
Was that your impression of one of the giants from One Piece?
Harub.
Giant! Storm giant!
Yes, yes. The laughing in One Piece is very amusing.
Yeah.
My favourite one.
That sounds like the Mandalorian, man.
My favourite one is still Admiral Saul. I mean, that laugh you have to smile when you do it, so it's more like a laugh, really.
Well, I will say that thanks to that One Piece, now I can't watch that David Firth thing when I go spidery laugh.
Kaz, can you hear me?
Loud
Without
and clear.
thinking of it.
You found a radio.
It's got a circuit that reverses the audio phase.
Have you started watching One Piece yet, Sam?
No.
Make sure we're not detected.
I found a map of their bases.
Loud and clear.
The
Come on,
Congo
there's only
radio marshes
there's only
west towards
1,050 episodes.
Oh yeah, I'll get through that in a
This
breeze.
place is full of film badges. Dozens
We should
of
send
them.
Seb to prison
Film
until he
badges,
finishes.
like the ones used to measure
I
radiation.
concur.
I prefer to
Radio
count
Send
it in
Jack to
dra-
prison too.
And whoever he was talking
just
to
count
called
it
the
in
cargo
Dragon Ball Z,
spears.
then it's only 4.
Wait, that would mean
Nukes.
Sorry, Sam. What did you
I
Dragon
say?
mean,
Ball
if you
Z
count
is
the
hardly
millenniums,
even
it's
one.
only one.
Holy Mother of God.
Sam, what did you say you prefer? Didn't you say you prefer something and then you said my name?
No, I said we should send you to prison as well.
Why?
Oh,
So you can
Emma.
join Seb and you can be annoying and we can basically make a new
Do we
version
need a
of-
reason?
Yeah.
Well, you haven't got anything. You
Patriot
haven't proved
Act
I've
be
done
like.
anything yet.
No, but we can put you and Seb in the same prison cell and we can basically redo Porridge without, but make it for the modern age.
Really, Sam? I thought you liked Seb.
I do.
And you're suggesting the idea of locking him in a cell with me.
How's that map,
Yes.
That's a
Snake?
good point.
Think you can use
I
it?
thought you liked Seb.
It tells me where their bases
Maybe he
are,
just
but
considers it
it's
to
a
be
bunch of
character
points.
building.
No routes.
Yeah.
I need
Seb
better
needs it to
intel
build
on the
his
lay of
character
the
up.
land.
Snake, the professor said he's got the Sandinistas on his side.
If you happen to
Said you
shank
should get
each
in
other
touch
with
with
a
the
conveniently
FSL
placed
and
knife
Commandante.
or a gun
Do they know
that's
they're
left
backed by
there,
the
then
KGB?
that's up to you.
Nah. As far as they know, they're really fighting for the revolution. The KGB is staying behind the
They're the
scenes.
children of a
I'm not
revolution.
sure the Sandinistas are aware of what's really going on.
Still can't believe anybody would bring nukes
Sandy
here.
Easter sounds like if Sandy Cheeks became a populist left-wing politician.
Treaty, which declares Latin America a nuke-free zone. Based on Japan's 3 non-nuclear principles, it bans the testing, use, import, or deployment of nuclear weapons. If word of this gets out, Opinol will be forced to act. It'll cause an international...
Looks a bit like Duke Nukem.
The
in it.
treaty was signed to prevent
Does a
another
bit.
Cuban Missile Crisis. If the U.S. itself is going to scrap it,
Latin America is too close to spawning another Cuba or 2 already. The entire continent would become one big powder keg.
well, if
Pearl
they do
A
bring
bomb 'em.
nukes, we can't let them get away with it.
Oh, rip your
Are they
head off
planning a
and shoot
test,
down your
showing
head.
off?
It does.
It's ironic
I've
just
considering he
googled it.
doesn't want to
Movement
nuke him.
in check.
Good question.
I go where
Why
I
bring them
please,
here?
and please
I can't
where I
figure it
go.
out.
Whatever
I
the
go
CIA's up
where
to
I
in Costa
wanna
Rica,
go.
the professor wants it stopped.
I always said
We
if
need
there
to
was a
find
way
out
to
what
go,
that
it would
something
involve
is.
women,
We
whips,
need
and oil.
to get ready first, Kaz. Repairs.
Working as fast as we can, boss.
I've wasted repairs so
Pretty
fast.
beat. Looks like hell.
Like you forgot.
But as long as you
Repairs.
Half animal,
we'll make
half
it happen.
man,
No
half
one can bother us
animal,
here.
all
They'll stay telling us
dead.
what to do. This is the MSF
She's
Haven,
half woman,
our
half
mother base.
fish.
And with this foothold, we'll back you
that
up
from?
even better than before.
That was
Red
from, that was
We're gonna
from
turn this
Red
pile
Wolf.
of junk into something
Oh yeah.
big.
It's Miranda, my
I like, that
girlfriend.
I like that we're getting more of that. We're getting more now, although I am a bit wary now.
Yeah.
Because, both creators are going to have their own versions of it.
I think it's going to be like Rob Grant's going to be writing books and
I did see
Dragonair is
the-
going to be working on the TV show.
I did see the meme where Holly goes, there's going to be an American version, isn't there?
Well, there already was.
I know there
Holly-
was, but after hearing the stories of how that went,
Ollie gave me an
all I remember
interesting
is the
question
all I remember
earlier.
is the actor who played Crichton saying they were stuck in a room with a bunch of executives who are paid to laugh at every terrible thing. So when every terrible joke was said, all you heard was them doing this really bad fake laugh every goddamn time.
Ollie
No,
gave
no,
me
no,
an
They would
That
literally.
sounded like
I was doing
Jimmy.
it- I
That
was doing
sounded
it
like
in
Jimmy
a Chinese
Carr.
impression, man.
Yeah, well, there was
Sounded
no-
like Jimmy Carr.
Yeah, stuff like that. And then, of course, there was the fact that he was brought over, and then all of the American actors had come over and asked him what they were doing. He's like, "Oh, I don't
Snake,
know. I'm just an
I
actor
rigged that
too."
radio so you can contact our young lady friend.
Ollie gave me an
Fox.
interesting
Is she
question
okay?
earlier.
No need to worry. She's tougher than you think.
Still just a kid.
Yes.
Which is exactly why she could be an effective source of
Who
information.
would win between the
Besides,
Headless
that little
Horseman
Angel de la Paz
and Cutler
is the one who
Beckett
gave
from
us
Pirates of
this
the
mission, right?
Caribbean?
I mean, I think that the Headless Horseman would have the, element of surprise, because he'd be like, why the fuck is there a man without a head? And then
I don't know enough about either of them.
I'm sorry, but
To
one of
answer
them
that
has a,
question.
I'm sorry, but one of them has a good head on their shoulders.
Teacher.
That's all I'm going to say.
Another thing to point out is that the Cutler Beckett Ollie was referring to is the one from the YouTube video where everyone tries to kill him.
What about the one from Backwards Parts of the Caribbean where he has magic reconstruction abilities? And like walks like a badass as he builds a ship around him.
If I find your friend.
I mean, at the very least, that version of Cutler Beckett is bulletproof.
Well, no, he projectile shoots bullets from his body, and they can be caught in his opponent's guns.
We learned it all in school.
Got it. I have a question. I'll ask. What?
In school, I also learned that peace is an unnatural state for human society, and that war is a constant threat to our relationships with others.
That's right.
I mean, yeah.
It's a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory.
Did she
Force
say
shall
that
free me.
wars ruin your relationships with others? It's like, well, yeah, because you might have to kill other
I don't know
people.
what peace is.
With an,
Never felt what
with
it's
an accordance of the Sith Code, I'm going to call this
Never even
Lie
been interested
Walker.
in it.
War, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Sorry. Listen, Paz, I think your ideas are
Huh, say it
admirable,
again.
and I hope they
War,
turn
what
out to
is
be
it good
right.
for? Absolutely nothing.
Me too.
Peace is in your name. Who better to help bring it back?
Thanks,
I thought Puss was in her
I will be
name.
here whenever you need me.
Pause! God's
later.
sake, what is wrong? Do you have some kind of repressed
Use your radio to
desire
call
at this
people,
point?
but stay alert.
No,
You're in
I'm
the
just
middle of a mission,
really
and you
enjoying
can't
your
afford to let your guard
reactions.
down.
Got it.
Need to know more
I
about
think
Costa Rica?
Jack's
Paz can
desperately
help
trying to
you
say
out.
he needs to get
Good to
laid.
know.
We'll follow their transport route. This should take us straight to their main base.
I'm going to
From what
pretend
I've
I didn't
seen,
hear that,
It
Sam.
looks like
Yeah, we need to send him back to Thailand.
You
I
can
didn't hear
pretend
that.
all you
Now is to
want.
confirm
We
whether
all know
those
you did.
spheres really are what we think they are.
I like how I
don't
was
think-
completely
I
absent the
don't
last
think
2
you
minutes,
know
and I
the
still
first
know
news.
roughly what's just said.
That's what I'm
I
thinking.
don't think you know
First,
anything
we should
about
make
what happened in
contact with the send-in-east to
Thailand.
Commandante.
Probably
They
for
can
the
tell us
best.
more about what's up ahead. But it looks like their
What
hideout's
happens in
already come
Thailand
under
stays
attack.
in Thailand.
We better
In
hope
my
they're still
case,
alive.
thank you very much.
Snake,
Except for the
you
King and
infiltrate
I.
that cabin and
That got
secure the
exported
send-in-east to
internationally.
Commandante.
Ah,
Neutralize any
yeah.
guards by
The King and
knocking them
I.
out, putting them to sleep, or even
They are
using
lies.
boats and
They are
recovery
false
systems.
lies.
You
Which I
choose how
haven't
to
watched
handle it,
in
boss.
20 years, and now, unfortunately, all I remember is the version from Family Guy, where
Yes,
Peter
but-
ruins it to have cyborgs.
Yeah. Getting to know
I need
all
to.
about
I need to watch that film again.
Well, the animated one of the.
It's a problem when I only
Oh, the
remember
live
the Family
one.
Guy version, where the intention was literally to make it nothing like what the original was.
Isn't that basically the animated version?
Anna rules, 'cause I kicked all the bad guys in their jewels.
No.
No one, thanks to my gamma ray atomic gun.
Head for the FSLN
So is there ever
boat.
is there ever a woman that comes over to cultivate a savage king? It's literally a cyborg sent over to fight him in a futuristic dystopia.
Well, the interesting thing about the King is he was actually very progressive at the time, and he was kind of like exaggerated for the dramatic effect of the story.
Of course he was. Of course he was.
He also volunteered to send elephants over to the Union Army to help. But like the misconception is that he was backwards and didn't understand that they wouldn't be useful in war, but he meant useful for like carrying stuff.
Yeah. I mean, history does tend to exaggerate or change things dramatically.
Oh yeah, there's always going to be
You
some
only have- you only
embellishments,
have to
especially
worry-
since
you
it is a
only
play.
You only have to worry when they start changing historical events literally in things.
Yeah, and I think there's
When they-
enough
when they-
information
when they-
about the King of
you know,
Siam.
stuff like when they portray the actual bad people as, good people and stuff like that. Then it
Yeah,
needs to
oh,
become
yeah.
propaganda. Or cyborgs.
I mean, this is a very Metal Gear conversation.
It is. Oh my god, it is.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, Metal Gear Solid 2 is being referenced a lot, especially the last codec conversations.
Oh yeah.
to how
Richard
relevant
Gere.
they are to now, especially with AI. AI junk data and falsified reality. Well, reality being whatever they want it to be, because they just write it so it happens. Which is a more modern version of history is written by the winners.
I hate how misused that quote is.
I know, but let's be brutally honest. Look how bad Braveheart is as a historical movie.
Somebody there?
I think I've actually watched
no
that
idea
movie.
How many lectures I get about that up here.
Oh, I'd imagine.
Well, one of them was that Mel Gibson didn't, when they were filming, he didn't want the Bridge of Stirling in the movie at all, saying it got in the way. And one of the people said, "Yeah, that's what the English thought as well, because the literal war was all about, you know, the Battle of Stirling Bridge."
Oh yeah, and there's way more
most
to it than like would have been done
not
justice
just
in the
that, most of the
movie.
historical people that were there weren't even born yet. Like the king,
Yeah,
wasn't even alive yet. And also, William Wallace was not some farmhand or anything. He was an actual noble.
Oh yeah, he was.
It's just the movie portrays him as that, and he didn't go to war because they killed his missus.
I think for whatever reason they thought it'd be more compelling if he was more of an underdog, but no, I think it's really interesting enough as it is.
I know, but I've had to deal with the actual history of it because I live right next to the Wallace Monument.
Well, yeah.
How far can... Are you trying to whistle?
Look, like a small O.
Sorry, we're trying to teach the wee one to whistle. No, but you managed to do it at one point, so you can do it. You will be able to do it again.
We were starving, you'll starve again.
Unless you learn the meaning of
No.
What about the meaning of rah 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 rah?
I for some reason want to see Ollie and Seb drunk and watch them try
I
and
watched
sing.
that a few weeks ago. The concert.
It was a
The
dangerous
latest
number.
one.
Yeah,
That
666.
area is not part of the mission.
Aww.
True.
Oh shit, yeah. Sorry, hon.
We were starving, you will
Let's
starve
try-
again. Lol.
Lol. Unless you learn the meaning of natural.
You see, Nicole, if you have a milkshake, and I have a milkshake, and I have a straw,
My
and my
milkshake.
milk all
My
over
milkshake
here,
brings off a
and
voice
dip
to the
your
earth.
milkshake. I
They heard you. You're gonna come take a look.
your milkshake.
My milkshake.
Drink it up. Oh, sweetie, did I
You'll have to
scare you?
neutralize all those
Someone
guards.
attacking?
Okay.
Scared me.
Milkshake.
The enemy's attacking! Going to alert status!
Understood. Maintain heightened alert.
My milkshakes.
He said, well, I was the enemy.
You are an absolute adorable thing. You don't need 3 milkshakes. You don't need 3 milkshakes, you'll be sick. I certainly would.
Talking about having 3 doors.
Aww.
So how many times has Ollie been caught so far?
Aww.
You were adult, you were
Enemy
caught.
sighted. Engaging now.
Understood. Eliminate all hostiles.
You are just adorable.
Oh,
Aww. Talking about us all having milkshakes. Yeah.
and to bring all the boys to the yard as
You
well.
lost them, but they're still on the hunt. Stay
Oh, careful. Yes, but don't roll around here because you almost rolled onto Daddy's tablet.
HQ, come in.
My Lucasade tablet.
This is patrol.
Hmm.
Contact lost. Going to alert status.
Tablet.
Understood. The enemy should still be nearby.
Sky's
Find
tablet
him.
is actually really nice.
Think you could take him out with that
Enemy's
turret?
close by.
Never mind.
You've been spotted. Run for it. It's
Yeah,
either that
oh,
or take out
defend
every
yourself.
last enemy soldier.
Alright.
I think this game tells you too much that Snake, by all accounts, should already know.
They're still looking, though. Don't make it easy for them.
Well, to be fair, they did change the entirety of the controls from the looks of it. But at least Ollie fucked up the sneaking again. It wouldn't be a Metal Gear game.
Oh, heaven
What
forbid.
are you talking about? No one currently knows I'm there.
Except the people you killed.
I didn't kill anyone.
You know, Ollie.
I
it's
just
on your
knocked
conscience.
out a bunch of people, but no one currently knows I'm here.
I know you're here.
Like you said, people don't know he's there. Sorry.
Shots fired.
I'm sorry, that one was just too easy.
Stay away! Don't touch me! Get away!
Guinness! Eche!
What are you doing?
Guinness?
Sitting at
What
the
do we
table?
do?
What, like people?
What, Guinness like people?
Sandinista's right. I'm looking for someone.
Mi viejo!
King, found someone I would I would say.
They killed nuestro viejo.
You're his daughter. Then that makes you his delegado, right? Relax. I'm not your enemy.
Oh, isn't that like a way of capturing footage?
Cuban.
A cigar? I'll take whatever you've got.
Dutch
I
Irish.
need one.
My mother was from Wales.
But I prefer cigarettes, you know.
That was a naked gun rap.
Alcohol.
A little like El Che, no? You
Cuban?
Cubano?
No, Dutch Irish. My mother
Colombia.
was from
A photographer. I came to Costa Rica to take pictures of birds.
Birds.
Yeah, quetzals.
You've got no telephoto lens.
Do you
How get
gamble
your shots?
every time I order
Telephotos
out?
for amateurs. It's all in the timing.
Oh.
Let me smoke
Okay,
too.
we can talk until I finish this.
Drebin, Crank, you're both right.
Tell me what's going on here.
This
Hmm.
place
I like where she
is
dodged the
dangerous.
hand.
They don't look like private security, more like hired guns. They're loaded with the latest gear from all over the world.
I heard they're a security force hired by Codessa.
Yeah, and I'm Papa Noel. Those guys are UCLA's.
Hi, Papa Noel.
Let's
Nice
see
to
it.
meet you.
I saw them setting up shop in
Noel,
town. They're planning to do here
Noel.
what they did in Chile.
If that's the case, what are they after?
Whatever. it
Hey,
is, it's
David,
not
I'm
us.
Grandpa.
You don't think they're here to push you back into Nicaragua?
Impossible. Too much hardware. Too many bases. Didn't you see?
And it's all
They've
about
got
the bases.
helicopters, tanks. It's like
Yeah,
we're in
we're all
Da Nang.
about those
There
bases.
must be something else.
I'm all
They have a
about-
base near here.
There's a factory to the north, across a suspension bridge.
Factory to the north, across a bridge.
Oh my.
Have you seen a big transport boat? Mercenary crew on the Rio del Jade.
You mean the barge? It's upstream from here.
It's too bad we don't have a
Port
death
Yasu.
counter for this.
Any idea what's on it?
I could introduce you to some of our compas up there. But I don't
Always make a
recommend going
note.
to the mountains. We've lost a lot
I
of
know,
people.
but it would be funny just to have a thing whenever Ollie dies, a thing in the corner just
Torture
goes
us for
ping.
information about our compas.
For an owned count.
Kill us like pigs.
An
Exactly.
Oleo count.
This was our last hideout.
Ollie,
The
Ollie,
final
Ollie.
refuge for El Frente after being pushed out of Nicaragua and into this peaceful.
Hey then, Ollie.
paradise of
Sam
Costa
doesn't think he
Rica.
doesn't have any faith in you.
El
I know.
Monstruo attacked.
Oh, come on. The failure's part of the fun.
Yes, I know. I'm just commenting on you being observant.
Mi viejo, Papa, he was la esperanza, our hope.
Now that Papa's gone, my sister's la comandante de la revolución.
Do not listen to him.
Who's eating sweets very loudly?
Who fought by Sandino's side. I am only his daughter. You need a special talent to become cacique. It takes someone great to unite all of Las Compas.
Sorry to interrupt.
That may be
but
me.
leaders don't choose themselves.
They
do
need is
heroes.
Mandalore.
You carry
It's
on his
Ollie and he's
legacy of
eating
Paz
sweets.
Granza,
Kill
and
him.
they'll follow you, no question.
You think so?
It's just a
My
menthol
compas
lozenge.
trust me, but not one
It's
of
a
them calls
monster.
me comandante.
Is it to help with your chest?
No, it's because he likes the taste.
I mean,
Alright,
I
Mr.
mean,
Bad.
incidentally, I do like the taste, but it is with yeah.
Okay, just as long as you're looking after yourself.
The cigar!
About the cigar.
What, the person he killed?
Oh shit, oi. It's a satellite TV! Well, it's a
I know
satellite that
nothing
they
about
used to
cigars.
TVs in the 70s.
Don't lie, Ollie. You're being modest. You know loads about cigars.
Get down!
Remember when I knew about that chocolate cigar when I first took off here?
Sorry? Back in a minute.
Good time.
What did you say, Sam?
Remember when I first came up to Scotland and I came back home and I brought you a cigar? Well, a
Yeah.
chocolate cigar.
Yeah.
I think you kept it in your safe for quite a while. You really saved that cigar just for pictures and nothing else for a very long time.
The interactive cutscenes are interesting.
I know there was a torture scene in this one where you have to do interaction.
What the hell?
Es un hombre nuevo, an unmanned weapon, a robot.
No, he won't survive the fall.
Out of my way! Better for him to die at the hand of a compa than suffer their torture. Stay here. As long as I'm still alive, I might as well repay. Over here!
As long as she's alive.
Oh, the banyan trees.
You've got to wear out. Well, good luck with that.
Is it time for Chico?
Clear rank A.
Yeah, I'm gonna go now.
Alright.
Snake, what was that thing?
Yeah.
Well,
whatever it
Hopefully I'll do a Spyro stream tomorrow.
Unmanned. I'd heard rumors
Thanks for
of an
coming, Pete.
operational unit.
What the hell is going on here?
Bye.
It's always good to have you.
The
See
hardware
you,
they
Pete.
got here isn't just unusual, it's overkill.
Bye.
Which means one thing, it's nukes. So the question now becomes why?
Now that Pete's
Can't make
gone,
that
let's
call
talk
yet.
nasty about him
Need
the
more
while
intel.
Hotline is back.
Wow. Our
Okay,
source is
he's a
dead.
wonderful
But his
person.
daughter isn't.
Good thinking. We can follow her.
He has such a great personality.
Make contact with Amanda if she's still alive.
Roger.
Always a fucking delight.
Fucking Pete being so nice, he makes the rest of us look bad.
He does.
No, why can't we just have him around more?
I know!
Grr, makes me so
I hate the
angry.
fact. I hate him for being so much better than us at everything.
Yeah!
What a
Making us look
dick.
bad.
He's so nice, wonderful, and peaty.
And Shippy. And he always
So
shows us the way of the
awesome-
ship.
So awesome that they named a compost after him up here in Scotland.
I'm so proud of it. He put his name on it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're making a movie of George Floyd.
They should make a movie about Pete. Curse him.
They should. I mean, I think they missed an opportunity by not calling it License to Grill. Oh, I took a picture of the
What, they're
poster.
doing a
It's
movie
called
based
Big
on
George
George Foreman?
Foreman.
Wait, they're doing a movie based on George Foreman.
Yeah.
Just wait
I
till
just
Hulk
posted a
Hogan. Just wait till Hulk Hogan starts claiming that it should have been about him.
Why, do they have beef?
No, Hulk Hogan claims that he was going to be the face of the George Foreman grill, but he was out during the day taking the kids to school and he missed the phone call. Obviously, this never fucking happened, and he's.
I like how they just made one attempt to contact him rather than like arranging an in-person
He's
meeting.
lying about. He's full on lying about.
Oh
it.
god, yeah, like
Because
that just
he
seems
also-
very
he also-
implausible.
Well, he also said that he was friends with Lars Ulrich of Metallica, and they were going.
Yeah.
He was going to be the bassist for Metallica, but he wasn't in during the day. And Lars Ulrich has gone on record and say he has never met Hulk Hogan and doesn't know him.
It's got a
And
bit
he
of
was
a
never
Kenny Senior
auctioned.
thing going on.
No, he's just trying to do it for attention. So, but the George Foreman grill is one of those things that people have got to bet that one day when he does a documentary, he's going to say something and he's going to confuse the stories.
I mean, Hulk Hogan already basically ended the Cold War and, saved.
Wasn't that Rocky?
No, he ended the Cold War. He won the Falklands War single-handedly. And what else did he do?
Chuck Norris did that.
Yeah, he invented the DVD player.
And he deflected things with his mustache.
Yes.
And monkeys did his bidding. Like he had animal powers.
I mean, that also describes the Wicked Witch of the West.
Go, my brothers, fly!
Fly.
And while he's doing his ridiculous posing and ripping his shirt.
Brilliant.
Of course, he melts as soon as he can't take his precious steroids.
I thought that was Ollie.
I'm melting.
What, taking precious steroids?
Melting.
No, Ollie's not melting, and plus, Ollie isn't balding and doesn't have a mustache.
I mean, he doesn't have a mustache.
Brother. No, Ollie will never become Hulk Hogan.
I thought he was Hulk Hogan.
Well, that's why he'll never become him, because he already is him.
Why would he be that? Like, walk me through the logic.
Isn't Hulk Hogan in like his 80s or something?
What?
Isn't Hulk Hogan in like his 80s or something?
Yeah, but so are a lot of people.
But he was big in the 80s. I think he's in like his 60s or 70s now.
Oh, God. Alright, I think I've inadvertently gone back to the tutorial.
Yeah, you're repeating a
Well done, Ollie.
Oh dear, Ollie, now you've got to throw all those kids on the beach again.
Wait, you can just replay missions?
Yes. Yes, you can, Ollie.
Then how about we just reload the old completed file and play through the missions with more weapons and shit?
I don't.
You cheated the game and then you cheated yourself.
So what you're saying is do a new game plus run.
Yeah.
A plan with only a few minor drawbacks.
And what are they?
That makes one
None.
giant leap.
That's why there's so few.
There'll be less than a few because there's only one drawback and it's none. And that is also incidentally less than one, so it's not even that either.
Then I see no problem. Let's go. The jury is unanimous.
No, hang on. I suggest we all take a vote. All in favour?
Aye.
All opposed?
Me.
It was here.
Wait, everybody said nay and I didn't say aye. That means the nays have it.
It was him. Let's get him, fellas.
What?
Please, I didn't do anything. Now, there'll be time for complaining when you're dead.
Can we just acknowledge the fact that we all said nay, including me, and because I didn't say aye, that means the majority said nay?
Yeah,
voted
not if we throw
I
you
spoke
out the
twice.
It's not throwing me out the airlock isn't going to change the fact that everybody said nay.
Jack, when you go out the airlock, dip your head forward or you'll bang your ass on the wing.
Yeah, but see, my streams are only a democracy when the result is the one I want. So
Ollie's the dictator.
Well, no, I am very democratic. One man, one vote, and that one man is me.
So basically, you're a bridged Starscream. I say we have a fair and democratic election. I nominate myself as leader. I accept. I am your new leader.
Last played in 2014. Fucking hell.
It's all his stream.
Oh. Ooh, suck me noodles.
Got a sec, Snake?
What's up?
It's about Paz. You know she doesn't have any family. She got a scholarship thanks to Zadornov and was living at the dorms.
Well, I could have just said Peace
but he was
Walker then.
KGB. All signs are her scholarship came from the KGB too. Even if they let him go.
KGB 2, I knew there was a first one, but I don't know if there was a second.
Wouldn't have been much anyway.
So, I was wondering, What about letting her stay here for a while?
What does she think?
She says she wants to help out. It would only
Sure,
be
you want me to
temporary.
talk.
She's still in
I don't
shock.
expect you to
Right
do
now,
anything
no one
except to
understands
die
her
and be
better
a
than
cheap
we do.
funeral.
Okay. But Kaz, don't take your eyes off her.
What do you mean?
It won't be easy getting used to this kind of life.
I know, Snake. I'm not trying to turn her into one of us. You should
One
talk to her
of us.
yourself later.
Okay.
And,
Google gobble, Google gobble.
Dr. Strangelove wants to come too.
Strangelove?
Well, she's out of a job now, and she'd have a problem returning to England. You can talk to her about it. Anyway, you don't need me to tell you how good she'd be for R&D.
Right, which one were we on? Armored vehicle battle.
That's an armored vehicle unit, Snake. Either destroy the vehicle or neutralize the soldiers.
I won't with you doing what you want, Ollie, but I would like. But can we just acknowledge the fact that all of us technically said no?
Okay, I'm acknowledging it. It's been acknowledged.
And ignored.
Okay.
I don't know why we all voted nay then.
Stupid ass decision.
Snake, I rigged that
So I think it was
The
this
direction Amanda's Sandinistas were going corresponds to the location of the next outpost, a supply depot. We should be able to make
Make cotton?
I don't know.
They're trying to build Decepticons?
Yeah. Well, more than meets the eye, Jack.
I can deal with that.
What shield is that?
I
I don't know, but imagine if there was an agent that had that shield. Agents of South Shields.
He's got
Yeah.
fucking rocket launcher.
reinforcements coming.
Just subtlety. I like how this game is just making the most unsubtle person sneak around.
What was that?
Who's that? Gets blown to Kingdom Come.
Oh,
An
Seb,
explosion.
He doesn't know what subtlety is.
A surveillance camera.
Is this going to eliminate the need for sneaking missions?
Oh,
You said you were the enemy.
I mean, they didn't see him. Oh, now he's seen me.
So, is this going to eliminate the need for sneaking missions?
Okay, I shot him and he's out cold.
Understood.
I didn't see you shoot him.
You shot him in the legs. He passed out from the shock, probably. I know you don't know what it's like to be shot in the leg, Ollie, but...
In the Phantom Pain, you can have riot rounds.
I'd just say that like that's a bad thing. It's character building.
Next.
Oh, Ollie's almost dead.
Somebody's here. Enemies close by.
this worrying feeling. If I was to say you suck, Macaulay, he'd start shooting at me with a machine gun. He's reminding me of McBain.
I love that.
You keep sucking those things down, you're not gonna live to see retirement. Or live a little.
Live a little, Scully. Little Susie's growing up.
I heard something.
New gear available on SWTOR. Looks a bit too Dindajaran for my taste.
Amanda went across that.
You're under no obligation to get it.
I won't for that reason.
Good.
I can't get it anyway. I don't have a reputation with the Mandalorians here.
I hate to break it to you, but most Mandalorians look like that.
Well, they do.
So what, they have helmets and jetpacks and armor?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Holy.
Well, actually, a lot of Mandalorians don't have the same. What do they call it? Is it cuirass? A torso armor? It's different.
Cuirass.
Cuirass. That's it.
Yeah. Remember when you could go into the water and shoot crocodiles?
Yeah, bloody it's gone mad. You can't do it anymore.
Oh,
I know.
I think I've gone back to where I was.
Well, you know, I talked to someone about that. He said that he was afraid the crocodiles would fight back, and when I asked him why, he said maybe deep down he's been secretly afraid of any apex predator that lived through the KT extinction. Then he went on some rant about how they've been physically unchanged for 1,000 years.
And yet, it's very easy to subdue them with a toothbrush.
Oh, and I think that James Bond villain offers some good advice. You just reach in through its. You just put your hand in its mouth and pull its teeth out.
Yeah.
I prefer the sharks with the laser beams attached to their freaking heads.
Dolor wants the place cleaned out. Pick up the pace.
You know that Hey Ho Silver Lining song?
Not really, but I'm sure you'll tell me.
Hey Ho Silver Lining. That one.
Yeah.
I used to think it was Hey Ho Super Nanny.
Was this before Super Nanny was a TV show?
I assumed that maybe like the Super Nanny that we grew up with was like a reboot of an older show.
Ah, interesting idea.
Hey Ho Super Nanny.
What is it?
And it's hi ho,
Oh, Super Nanny.
you ate all the pies now, baby. You've never seen a salad. I remember that being said at school a lot.
Oh, I regaled people with that story you told me about the person who shall remain nameless who, did the thing in assembly.
Oh yeah.
God. Is my only response.
Yeah. Well, I had to emphasise that I wasn't around here.
Same. I've been regaling my therapist with stories from our old school.
That is the person you should tell stories from our school.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'll be doing that a couple of weeks from now.
I'm more amazed at the size of the school, to be honest.
Oh, I thought you were still talking about that assembly story then.
Well, that's one of the things when I mention individuals, but I mentioned a few things about school that obviously I'm not going to mention on stream. But one of the things I do mention is just how goddamn big the school was.
Keyword was like they sold off.
Yeah, I made that very clear that it was, but things kind of went. Yeah, I hear rumours from time to time, things about golden statues.
Or I could just shoot him in the head.
You can't hang down when you're
rumours.
Well, I heard rumours of a statue being put up and then it being pulled down Saddam Hussein style.
I didn't know it was pulled down.
I'm just imagining it being pulled down and all students kicking it. You know, like
I actually watched that happen live on TV, by the way. No, the real one, I mean. Obviously, they didn't televise what happened at the school.
Yeah, they didn't, well, why would they?
Exactly.
Why would they televise that? Local statue taken down.
I remember it taking them forever.
The enemy's here.
Because obviously the version we've seen since is just like the footnotes. Soho Super Nanny.
You sort all the kids now, baby.
Brilliant.
You might be able to get past the enemy by hanging, or I could shoot him in the face.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
FSLN soldiers prisoner.
Like, for example, this woman needs to feed her family, but there isn't enough food to feed. There's not enough food to feed all of them. One of them must starve. The modern solution: shoot the wife.
That was funny timing when Ollie shot that person.
Gunfire!
If you're hearing a noise at the moment, it's this game I'm playing.
Going to alert status.
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements. Proceed with extra caution.
What are you playing?
Star Wars: The Old Republic. Currently engrossed in a Mandalorian civil war.
Of what colour the armour should be?
No,
Doesn't matter if it's black or white armour.
The enemies who want the villains in this story are individuals who don't want to follow Mandalore anymore. As far as I'm concerned, they're ex-Mandalorians and they're getting what they deserve.
Looks like there's no way around him. You up for this, Snake?
I mean, it's a bit late now.
Why wouldn't he be?
To be continued in the next mission.
Right now.
That's to give you a chance to re-equip to fight an armoured vehicle, I imagine.
Also, just to remind you,
This
is also because it was a PSP game and they were expected to be a handheld thing, meaning the missions had to be short and digestible so they could be done in maybe a few minutes.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound very
Sorry,
Metal Gear
I know that's
Solid-like,
boring.
like.
I know that's a boring explanation.
To
but
return to the conclusion of Roger Corman's Titanic.
AI pod. We were having trouble adjusting
I still can't
the
believe
AI,
they made a
but Dr.
Titanic
Strangelove was
transformer.
able to get it up and running.
That's more than meets the eye.
Snake.
Okay, this
We're
is
an army
a
without
lot of
borders. We
spoilers.
need a deterrent against foreign intervention. That's what Zeke is for.
Spoiler alert for your own stream.
Right, the spoilers
I'm
have
not
been warned.
against
You've been
deterrence
warned.
itself. The problem is when a nation comes to rely on it. All that does is force a burden on its people.
Doctor Strangelove. Oh, the 1950s references will never cease.
Nations is detrimental to man. That's why I, one without a nation, see potential in MSF. But power is required for you to distance yourself from nations. I will do whatever I can to assist with that.
You will try.
And I merely lent Huey a helping hand. I will not give Zeke an AI like hers.
I wouldn't expect you to.
Oh, not Huey. Fuck Huey.
What about Lewis and the news?
What is in the news?
It's a different Huey.
That's an armored vehicle.
I love that there's
thing.
actually a video
Either
that
destroy the
goes
vehicle
deep
or
into
neutralize the
Huey,
soldiers.
and the video
Take
is
it out.
called "Building a Bastard."
Well, all you have to do is not get married.
Well, no. When we get to Metal Gear Solid 5, it will make more sense.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a way away, isn't it?
Not really. Metal Gear Solid 5 is after this one.
Yeah, but Ollie's going to take forever getting through this game.
You've got to neutralize
Not
that
really.
armored
They're
vehicle
using a
somehow.
complete save file, so theoretically he's already finished it.
The accompanying soldiers are armed to the teeth. Watch yourself.
Oh.
Oh, parasites out there armed to the teeth.
Stop surviving and die.
Doing that! Stop not dying!
Oh yeah.
There's no use for a rocket launcher on a stealth mission, they said. Well, who's laughing now?
You missed.
Well, not me, because I'm out of rockets.
Out of rockets, sir.
Who exactly did say that? I mean, rockets were invaluable to take point in range and raging. Fun too.
Ollie, did you try and fight the tank back there?
Punch for tank. Kick for tank. Well, kick for tank.
This is a grenade the wrong way.
Grenade.
Oh.
I didn't like. Oh,
That's gotta be the leader. Can you take him down?
You think that lead us up for a boss fight?
Well, he shot his hat off and he is now down to about less than half health.
I'm half a man.
Did you see what they did to me?
This is what they did to me.
It's sad that that's the one thing I remember. That I remember that guy from the League of Gentles, and he's now officially ruined bananas for me.
Mission accomplished. Return to base.
hey.
Corpse of that.
There's no possible reason you'd need a rocket launcher on a sneaking mission.
Oh, right. And you're gonna try the Burger King crisps again.
Ah, but can you handle Rodeo Burger?
You can't handle the Rodeo Burger. And I hate the fact.
Bitch, watch me.
Actually, to be fair, I did make the Rodeo Burger for Liz once.
Brilliant.
I actually did because she said it sounded good, and they've made Burger King flavored Doritos, so you know.
And could Liz handle the Rodeo Burger?
She did handle the Rodeo Burger. She has handled it. Her Rodeo Burger has been handled. She has ridden that Rodeo Burger.
Years in America, you know how to call burgers.
Are you high? Then I have some.
Being a good cop.
I knew those 3 mushrooms our neighbour gave us to be a problem.
Mushrooms.
They're not even good.
I know, but I just thought it'd be funny without context to say. Basically, we have a gardening committee up here or something, and they give out free vegetables to people. Community garden, yeah, they give out free vegetables. So we've got mushrooms and shit.
Sweet.
Soup, spazzic carrot, coriander, chili. Crouton.
Crunchy friend in a liquid form. I am pistachio. Oh, I am a
Miso. Oriental friends in the land of soup.
Before I sell out my copas and torture.
Classic time. Crazy days. Take this, you bastard piece of tin! So, that was actually from an old comic I saw.
Amanda.
How they bit why Proto Man isn't around in the Mega Man series. They build him, but then he accidentally knocks over the doctor's booze. He knocks over the doctor's booze, so they pull out a shotgun and go, "Put down the shotgun! I'll teach you to mess with my booze, you bastard piece of tin!"
I was going to say I thought she said tobacco, but she did.
Yeah. Dr. Light, that robot cost us $7 billion of American taxpayer money. The champagne was only like $37. I think we know what was more valuable,
I didn't
Wily.
want Chico to know. Kept it a secret.
The champagne, not the robot.
Mosas Guardia.
I'll put a lead in you, you bastard piece of tin.
Across the Rio San Juan. And we ended up here.
Well, now we know what Dr. Light is like when he turns into Tony Stark.
Look, Tony Stark drank, to kind of just deal with the horrible fact that, he created weapons of death.
A front.
It's a horrible fact.
It is. It's a coping mechanism. One Deadpool tried to help him.
You watch the first movie?
We used the income to buy food and weapons.
Who, me or him?
Jack.
Mi viejo.
The first
I should hope Jack's done it.
But we all
Yeah, the first Iron Man movie.
Everyone except Chico.
No, it's the recent Marvel stuff I don't watch, Seth.
Everything we have.
Well, exactly. So surely you would know, having watched that, like what the whole deal is with Tony Stark.
Yes, and you should also know by now when I am joking.
Rebuild Nika.
The version of Iron Man I saw was the one that went, "I will iron my clothes for the meek and put them in piles. I will iron your clothes. Doing all your housework makes me smile."
Could never replace him.
Joe.
Holy and Joe
place
Coffee.
Left to regroup. No way to fight La Revolucion.
Ollie has eaten my lunch.
I would never do that.
Oh, you stole my rolls and now you had a munch. Now don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I know
about
yourself. But that
You're going after that cargo?
Have you seen the recent one? Have you seen the recent one about Brian Myers?
I've seen Edge's bitch.
Yes, that's the one.
Looks like
Chelsea says, "Won't you come to bed?" No, I'd rather play with toys instead. Can we come to bed and do things we
No
like?
time to waste. We must get to
Cause
Irasu.
you're the king of the Indies and
The
you
transport
are
route
rich,
leads there.
but you
It
will
must be where
always
they're
be
holding Chico and my
Edge's
compass
bitch.
too. Whenever Chico and I argue, he goes off to be by himself.
Just remember, all you need to do, Ollie, is say
Anybody
his
about their
name
bases.
and he appears.
Yeah.
Good, because I thought, hey.
Say my name.
Your baby brother.
This is why I'm not fit to be a
Say
leader.
his name and he
Oh, Sam, did you see the Breaking Bad Popcorners commercial?
No.
It's a little bit out of my way.
It's brilliant.
It is.
Just tell me where I need to go.
There's the prison. Up in the mountains. That's probably where he is.
A prison in the mountains.
I remember showing Ollie that thing where
do
Walt's
something for me.
giving all his money to e-girls.
Can't save Chico.
We have to become
you
the
to
femboys, Jesse.
Ease his pain.
First of all, my name is
End
not
his
Jesse.
humiliation.
Look, I need the money for my family.
If he
My
gives in,
internet family.
If he's about to sell out his compass, please, at least let him keep his honor.
No.
That's a promise I can't make.
Oh, he actually did say that.
Amanda, we gave up our homes, but we're still alive. We're still fighting. And there's always another reason to keep on living.
I think popcorners are called something different in the UK, because I could have sworn I saw them in Tesco the other day.
Just be careful. Don't say popcorn as in code for cop porn.
Amanda, join
Wait, did you know about that, Sam?
Yes, I am aware of that.
Yeah, like that one radio show I did at school.
Why are you here?
I'm Snake.
I've just posted the commercial in the chat, the popcorners thing.
Snake. Could it be the great cacique has come to lead us?
I don't know what she's talking about, but it sounds good.
Dan just sent me a Captain Picard meme. To stay out of hot water when brewing a pun, it's best to use subtle tea.
Can you hear me?
I like that.
One for recovery.
Oh,
She's
that is
wounded.
clever wordplay.
Acknowledged.
Kaz, the cargo on the barge.
Good old
I was
Dan.
right. It's headed for the mountains.
You think that's where they're taking the nukes?
I'm sure of it. Let's move.
Let's move. With these property prices? No, I mean...
I mean, it is 1974.
Yeah, you could probably buy a house for 50p back then.
I'm surprised Snake isn't wearing a disco suit and beating people up.
I mean, I can have him do one of those things.
Amanda's reached the plant.
Snake.
What? Have him beat people up to the Bee Gees playing in the background.
I'll be perfectly happy.
You
with
should
my
be
life.
dancing! Yeah!
As you can see, she's doing fine. I set Amanda up with her own frequency. So
But
call
I
her
don't feel
anytime
like
you need
dancing. No, sir, no, not today.
Saturday night says it's alright for fighting, apparently.
I've only heard that joke used in the Resident Evil Abridged thing where they kept ending each of the sentences with songs.
Don't worry.
For some reason it reminds me too much of you, Seth.
Snake, we can monitor her condition in sickbay.
Though they do end
Remember
it by
to
singing
assign
that
roles to
Russian
any
song.
POWs you bring back
I had
to
to tell
monitor.
people on my course last week that the song Rabbit by Chaz and Dave isn't a song because they think it is. Because I sang on karaoke and were like, oh, that had sexual... No, it didn't.
I know.
It's about talking, and I had to get my tutor to like weigh in and say, yes, it is just okay.
Rabbiting on as the expression.
Yeah.
Not in his cell.
I think it's because it's a sex toy called a rampant rabbit. That's where the confusion comes from.
Through the bars, but we've managed to narrow down his location using a transmitter we planted on him. I'm adding a new mission. Find the KGB agent Zadornov.
You know, Ollie, maybe you should find the KGB agent Sadornov.
I'm getting the feeling that that would be the thing to do.
I wonder if they use a Zadornov shotgun.
3 brought to life in bank raid. Man with a sawn-off shotgun sucked bullets out of 2 cashiers yesterday.
In a South London bank tomorrow.
I can't use these sawn-off shotguns. I can't even get a good handle on them. That's because he sawed off the wrong part.
Which are his hands.
Okay, there's a lot of missions in this game.
And some of them are submissions, that's the worst part.
Snake.
What, like
the Superior
underwater?
would left the coastal marshes and reached the
No.
mountains
Yes.
around Irazul. But without a guide, it's going to be tough tracking those things in the mountains. So we need you to infiltrate one of their bases, a prison facility.
I hope nothing's happened to Amanda's brother.
I hear you. There may be other Sandinistas held there too. To bring them back safely to MSF, use the Fulton recovery system. As I'm sure you know from experience,
I've wasted the Bolton recovery system.
after all, you won't have time to sit there and convince every single one of them to join.
One other
It's not
thing.
Naruto.
Amanda.
Those CIA bastards confiscated some of the houses in the village. Chico's got to be inside one of them.
Houses, huh?
But did they destroy
How do I
anyone's?
tell which ones?
Did they destroy anyone's
They
champagne?
installed new front doors for security.
Was there a champagne supernova?
New doors are
If
blue.
not, then there's no reason to refer to them as people born out of wedlock.
Got it.
Yeah, just
She
say
didn't.
it.
You're getting close
She
to the
didn't
end of the
refer to them as
transport
people
route.
born out of wedlock.
Good luck, Snake.
Yes, she did.
No, she didn't. She said bastards.
Yes, person born out of wedlock.
That's not the word she used.
Yes, it is.
Just say bastard, you coward.
Yeah. He's afraid of words.
Words can be frightening, and I think you know it.
Literacy.
Feel the beat from the words you see.
Chico's in a prison camp north of here.
I thought that's what you were singing.
It's
No, I'm just
amazing the
saying
contrast of things you're not comfortable saying and the things that you are.
Yeah. I can never guess sometimes. Literacy. Read a
You
book
know, I do
now
like to
for
be unpredictable.
you. Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with wanting to remain unpredictable.
What's going on?
And yet that appears to be the result.
I can imagine one day, Jack, you'll like snap and you'll murder someone, and then you'll say you were just trying to be quirky.
That's not a topic for streaming, I don't think.
I mean, yeah, that was probably pretty flippant, but yeah.
Do you see the point?
I do see
No.
the point. Like, Jack is desperately trying to present himself as a David Xanatos figure, and he's really not.
I'm well aware that I can't possibly be a David Xanatos figure.
Yes, because you can't be unaware of anything anyone says, because you're desperately trying to present yourself as a David Xanatos figure. Like,
No,
his
I'm
whole
not trying
thing was, like, losing and then going, but did I?
Believe
yes,
me, I wish
yes, you did.
Believe me, I wish I could present myself as a David Xanatos figure.
Yes, I know.
I wish.
Yeah, well, of course, that's the point of this.
The basin ahead leaves you completely
Believe the point
exposed
I'm
to
trying to
sniper
make
fire.
is that I don't bother doing things that I can't do.
Oh, if wishes and butts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
Is that how that saying goes? Because ever since I first heard
I
Homer
don't-
Simpson say it,
I don't think
I
it
haven't been
is.
sure.
It
Yeah.
isn't, but it isn't. But shut up.
That's your argument.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Well, it,
Better be careful if
well,
you
it
like
works
to
with the
throw
anti-escape orb argument.
It isn't, but shut up.
Somebody there?
No.
I have a bad feeling. Could tell me the odds.
Tell me the odds.
Somebody there? Here he is. We found the enemy.
About as likely he's being shot in the head by a sniper voiced by Paul Bearer.
Nah.
Tell you the odds, I'll tell you the evens. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Hey, don't shoot me. It's really mean.
He tried to shoot me.
How else will they kill you, Wally?
Well, I'd rather they didn't.
But they have to.
No, they don't.
They're NPCs. It's what they're programmed to do.
NPC world.
How goes everything in the world of computers, or PC world, if you will?
Well, speaking as someone who's on an ICT help desk, let me just tell you, it's crap.
I
Is it
believe
something you having to tell people to turn things on and off again?
Yeah,
I can believe he would.
How often do you have to suggest
Chico's
you
in one of these
restart?
houses. You've got to find him, Snake.
I prefer to keep that
You've
confidential.
got to find him, Snake.
Well, yeah, but I'm not asking you to repeat names or what you say to clients. But how often do you have to suggest that someone turn it off and on again?
We're being shot
I've
at.
actually lost count.
Chico's in one of these houses.
That
You've
is
got to find him,
believable.
Snake. We have a situation. Backup team.
Like
Get over and
in
investigate.
the show The IT Crowd, which
And it's
is
not-
a fun show made by a terrible person. The catchphrase is the guy just answers the phone with "Hello IT, have you tried turning it off and on again?"
Hey,
And it's not even the most annoying thing as well.
What is
Oh, I
the
can
most
imagine.
annoying?
Somebody there?
Is it
I-
people? Is it people turning off the antivirus for no reason?
No, no one does that as far as I know.
Good.
Antivirus are for pansies.
He had plenty of opportunities to shoot me and he didn't pull the trigger. He deserved that.
He must have been a rookie.
You got rookie
Probably
eyes.
didn't
You
even
got
take
eyes
the
for
second
rookie.
one.
Therefore, you're wrong.
Have been fitted with blue doors.
Blue doors.
So find the houses with blue doors.
But if someone just instantly had a house with a blue door.
Check inside a house by pressing the action button in front of the door.
I think there's one right next. I think there's one of the houses.
It's blue and it's a door. Someone's snoring.
Stop kissing that door and get off with it.
Who's there?
Brilliant.
Oh, Metal Gear with the metal and the gear.
Mama.
Just killed a man.
Were you expecting wooden sprockets?
Mama, I killed a man. Pulling a trigger now. He's dead. Put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead.
Chico, is that you?
Chico time.
Who's there?
Chico, it's me.
Right, my name's Chico.
You're that photographer.
That's right.
I am
War
Sancho.
photographer.
They think he's a
I
photographer.
thought you were here for the birds.
I mean,
Yeah,
not as a trade, but you know, it's part of it.
Is that Jeff? Can I see it?
Photographer.
Wow,
The
the same kind of
paparazzi! I must protect my image!
here, have these instead.
Tell him to a private life. I am not a role model and so forth.
Respect our
Oh,
privacy.
Amanda!
Oh god, did you see that one?
Yes, I did. It was very well
Just
done.
past the groupies and we're home free. The bloody cardboard! We know.
Respect our privacy. Hey, you! Hey, you! Respect our privacy. We're gonna see.
Setting off the fireworks.
We're gonna see how he handles my blue penis.
Oh, yeah.
What cargo?
Let me rephrase that.
He did it because I'm ethnic. Nobody does that. Wait, you're ethnic?
Oh, that I can tell.
That caught me as well.
Yeah, because that was basically my reaction, to be honest.
Then
Well, also
they loaded onto a
pushing the
jungle
blue
train
penis
past the
against
banana
his
plantations
window
and
while
transported by
demanding
rail.
attention.
The train stops
If you could choose a franchise for Metal Gear Solid to cross over into, what would it be?
this time onto a truck, which disappears into a tunnel heading toward the mountains.
Archer.
Here's Chico. What's on the other
Looney
side of that
Tunes.
tunnel?
Yes.
It'd be like Kingdom Hearts.
None of our
but-
compas ever got
I
close.
want it.
Oh yes, yes, we can literally have a boss fight where, you know, like
Yosemite Sam has a shootout of Revolver Ocelot.
Giant monster.
Oh no, wait, Snake can be chased by one of the bosses, and all they need to do is like have Wile E. Coyote like paint a tunnel and have them walk into it.
You do know that Snake can't possibly win against those circumstances because of Toon powers, right?
But Looney
We
Tunes back
just
in
killed
action, there's
Solid
ways
Snake
around
those
it.
guys.
Oh no,
But it would be a Kingdom Hearts.
wait a minute. Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Metal Gear
But I
Jam.
only saw it that one time.
Yeah.
What exactly were you doing there?
Basketball. That's the game where you throw the basket through the
Me and my
loop.
sister got into a fight.
And then then suddenly the screen goes black, and then we get like a
Did you know?
real
their
life
train should
film
be arriving
reel.
at the place I saw El Basilisco.
You know how there's those AI videos? I'm amazed that there's not been one so far, which is like,
And it'll be to the north. What are you chasing?
you know, like how there's like the Joe Rogan podcast and stuff.
Or destroy it.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're talking
Imagining
about
a
like the lore of
crossover in that
Bionicle.
game.
Those guys took
And
What?
the gun which has the unlimited ammo is Elmer Fudd's shotgun because he never runs out of bullets with that.
I mean, good point.
Well, to be fair, Elmer Fudd almost killed Batman when that crossed over.
Yes, he did.
Apparently, Batman can't beat Elmer Fudd.
You're damn right it is.
Well, you said almost. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
Mi viejo used to smuggle drugs. He sold the drugs to the Norte Americanos and used the profits to fund the army.
Using a
Tried
shotgun.
to keep it hidden from me.
Is that why you went camping?
Yes. I managed to sneak into the plant a few times and I tried to set it on fire.
Down with the
This
mannequin.
plant is on fire.
Everyone treats me like a child.
You're
I
a
couldn't
child.
stand it anymore. I'm not a kid, I'm 12.
Huh.
Do it though.
Okay, you're a kid then. You
Chico,
become a teenager
growing up
1
means
years
choosing how
later
you're gonna
from
live your
now.
life. To do the right thing, you sometimes have to leave the things you care about behind. Parents, family, your homeland.
Mi viejo. Papa,
Chico, look at the photos.
mi viejo.
He's gone. But there's one thing you don't ever leave behind. Your memories. Keep them safe. You want to get out of here, Chico?
I do, but
Come back with me. Your sister's waiting for you.
I can't go back. I can't face everybody.
You told them where your compas are. I see. Nothing to be ashamed of. Pain
It's
gets
like an anime
solved.
subplot.
I wish I was dead.
Okay then.
Okay.
Okay, that looks a bit wrong.
What?
Any last words? Shoot. You are only going to kill a man.
Wait.
Just waste
I
a
was-
bullet. Don't waste your life. Listen to me, Chico. You died here today. You understand? You're hombre nuevo. A new man. Now, give that new life to me.
Huh?
Fight with me, little soldier. Show me how strong you really are. Dry your tears, then promise me one thing. No smoking until you get older. Remember, real heroes are never as polished as the legends that surround them.
You got it, boss.
Snake is fine.
What's that?
Okay, that keeps.
He's
Yeah. That escalated quickly.
Have you seen the Fulton recovery system in action, Seb?
Is it the thing that was used in Thunderball?
Yeah, they attach a balloon to him and it just sort of shoots up in the air.
Yeah, I've seen that in real life.
Yeah, that's what he just did.
Because I saw it in an air show once.
Snake, Chico made it over. Snake!
Chico, you made it.
Made it.
It's Chico
Give me that.
time.
You say you're gonna give me a new life, and then you nearly kill me.
I take it you didn't enjoy the trip.
What's the big idea? Dragging me off in a balloon? I might as well have taken a Calibri.
At
The
least you
fake
got a
King
nice
be
view.
like.
Or are you afraid of heights?
Whatever. I just wish you would explain it to me first.
Would you have agreed to go if I did?
Thank you for saving us, Snake.
Amanda, a word of advice.
What?
Stop treating him like a child.
Yes. Yes, I know. You're right. I shouldn't.
Amanda, you're coming back after your
I mean,
leg
he
heals,
is
right?
Of course.
Yeah, I like how Snake's giving parenting advice. I think that's
We,
amusing.
Are you sure you've got Chico's future in mind when you say that?
What do you mean? We're sworn to our father's cause, to helping the revolution succeed.
Revolution or no revolution, you pick up a gun and sooner or later you're going to hell. Are you prepared for that?
I am. If the alternative is giving up the country I love, I'll take hell.
Really? Well then,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to stop treating Chico like a brother and start treating him like a soldier.
You're right.
Welcome to hell.
Snake, can I ask you a favor?
Shoot.
You find any prisoners from El Frente, you bring them back alive.
What was that sound?
You're trying to make
I don't know. Someone left the call, or?
Not just that.
No, I'm still here.
I'm still here.
Right. But
You
first,
can-
I've got to catch up to that cargo.
Yep, you
I'll do
all
whatever I
still
can to
seem
help.
to be here.
Call me if there's anything you need to know about the area.
Oh, man.
And what?
Let me know if you encounter any wildlife you've never seen before.
Never seen before. What?
Dinosaur?
That you were talking about?
I'm talking about UMAs.
Oh, Snake, you're so
UMAs.
amused by
You
everything.
know,
Yeah.
ancient dinosaurs or
Oh,
legendary
it's
monsters.
physics of the future.
One day, I'm going to be a hunter.
Is that right? Okay, sure.
If you want to know more,
Does he end up becoming anyone in one of the later games?
I'll be in touch, Chico.
No.
Okay, Snake. The enemy's cargo is headed for the next outpost, a rail terminal.
Chico says no one's ever set foot past there.
Their main base is probably on the other side of that tunnel.
To be honest, very
Unless we
few of the
catch those
characters
spears
from
before
this
reaching
era
it,
do
they'll
end up
be in
in
enemy hands.
the
You've got to stop
the
them.
later games.
Hurry,
I know
Snake.
Sigurd technically turns up. Paramedic is mentioned, but not by name.
Well, not by that.
Like
name.
her actual name is you.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
kind of
Looks like
you.
a cassette
Her
tape.
code name
Don't
is.
worry, it's clean.
Say
And
her
Explosives
name.
or anything.
Major
Return
Zero
address just says
definitely does.
Eva.
Eva.
And of
Someone
course,
you know.
Ocelot. And
Well, yeah.
An old,
we never see Miller again, technically.
The plot thickens. Tidings from an old flame.
Don't start,
Extra.
guys. Anyway, I'll check it out later.
Okay, just don't go running off after this chick. We can't afford for you to be distracted right now.
Well, I think these are the only games where it's genuinely McDonald Miller.
Yeah.
Because obviously Metal Gear Solid 1, it was Liquid Snake.
Okay. Let's see here. We have been going for 2 hours. How's everyone feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah, if you're okay with doing some more, I am.
I'm good.
Do you want to keep going?
Yeah, let's go. Let's keep this ball rolling. Keep this ball, Seth, rolling.
Proceed immediately to the jungle train terminal located at
Snake, according to Chico, the nuclear materials will be loaded from a train and onto a truck at a rail terminal near the eastern foot of Irazu. If we can't cut him off at that terminal, we'll be in a world of hurt. Hurry, Snake.
You will be in some serious shit.
Someone on another Discord server is saying that Anakin only beat Mace Windu because of a surprise attack. Technically they didn't fight.
I mean, I would call cutting off somebody's hand fighting them.
No, he just disarmed it.
Yeah, that's disarmament, not fighting.
Do you realise the pun that Sam just made?
Yeah. Looks like he's been disarmed.
First form of lightsaber styles includes disarmament techniques specifically for the purpose of ending engagements without fighting. It's like a secret of Miyagi-Do pressure points. If an enemy insists on war, you take away their ability to wage it, namely their arms, or their legs, or their weapon. Not that weapon, Seb.
Somebody there? Who's out there?
Have you ever known adding hum to something making it more likely to get a response?
No.
In fact, if anything, it always makes me less likely to give a response.
How are you not dead yet?
Like a Sandy, mate.
I think that's the kind of sound someone would make if they would step on rakes repeatedly.
I know what you mean.
Rakes. My old arch enemy.
I have a life outside of you, Bard.
Oh my goodness, I had no idea. You see, I was on Mars for the past 10 years with my fingers in my ears wearing a blindfold.
Touche, Cecil.
I love that episode, considering like who they get to play the characters.
I do like the way Bob's voice always changed during that episode.
There's a coffee factory to
Nigga, what you like, Bob? Thank you. I believe I shall. I think you'll find that
I
people
like
get
when
more
they
respect
thought when Bob faked his death and Cecil's trying to get, you know, trick Bart into going to pay his respects. I will be off to throw his ashes over the castles of France. Haha, take that, ashes. Because he made that whole thing if they wanted to go to different castles as a kid.
Rage is a classic shard.
Understood.
So we went to Spain, a compromise that satisfied no one.
Exactly.
Clowns, it's sidekick. I knew it. You're still angry that Krusty picked me instead of you. I can't possibly imagine what you're talking about. Oh, come now. You want to be Krusty's sidekick since you are 5. What about all the buffoon lessons? The years at Clown College. I'll thank you not to refer to Princeton that way. The point is, you obviously still blame me for what happened in your audition.
The enemy's here!
They told me you were the enemy.
I'm enjoying My Hero Academia. Yes, I too enjoy Boku no Hero Academia.
It's My Hero Academia, that's what the logo says, and that... What do they think Boku no means?
But they have to be distinct because otherwise we end up with the other Boko show that no one wants to say out loud.
When that pie struck you, I saw all my dreams explode into a burst of cream and crust. Well, I suppose I should
I
thank
don't know,
you.
nor do I want to know what you're talking about.
Exactly. So let's drop it and let's Jack continue to do his impressions of Cecil.
When I get back to it, it helped me to realise my true calling. Cecil, no civilization in history would ever call Chief Hydrological and Hydrodynamical Engineer a calling. Yes, the Cappadocian's fine.
What's going on?
I've been in prison, Cecil. I'll drink anything as long as it doesn't taste like orange drink fermented over a radiator. That would be the Latour then.
What's going on over there?
The enemy's here!
What the band? He said we were the enemy.
Hey baby, I hear the blues are falling
Salad and scrambled Apparently they're making a new season of that show.
What, Frasier?
Yeah, of all things.
Wow.
Like with all the original cast.
Nice.
In the overcrowded prisons, we became little more than beasts. Who used my chapstick? Oh, I did. Here. I don't want it. This is one more enemy than you'll ever win, you bantering jack-in-the-box. Just try not to drop that thing in the shower, Bob. No talent, shill. Second banana, panderer, boar.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, Krusty. Here at your own personal Waterloo. Of course, you'll be playing the role of Napoleon blown apart.
Ugh, terrible.
Hello, Bart. Sideshow Bob! Oh, come now, we've been through so much already. Just call me Bob. Bob!
I've grown accustomed to your face.
You've grown accustomed to my face. This isn't a duet, you know. Sorry.
Reminds me of the Conan O'Brien bit for Sisters where it's like, stay perfectly still, hold the eye.
I loved Sideshow Bob.
Me too.
You may have won for now, but
Remember,
I'll be back.
remember there was a
You
scene
can't
where
keep
he was in a prison. Just remember there was a scene where he was in a prison cell with Bart, with gains like you wouldn't believe, and he never retained it.
You can't keep the Democrats out of the White House forever, and when they get in, I'm back on the streets with all my criminal buddies.
And he wasn't wrong, but you know.
You rest now. The wedding was quite tough on you, and the honeymoon is going to be murder.
Oh, you were having such a good time, Jack. And then I went and spoiled it all by doing something stupid like explode.
Well, I'm off for my walk. Don't forget to die. Don't forget to die.
Love it.
Just remember this: Bob has had opportunity after opportunity to kill Bart, but he's his quote unquote cultured mindset has ruined him.
I know, that's one way in which Cecil actually surpassed him. Time to do what Bob could never do: kill Bart Simpson. Throwing me off a cliff? Isn't that a little isn't that unlike for a genius like you? My God, you're right. If anyone asks, I'll lie. It's so simple. Yes. Just kill him and say you did it in an interesting way.
Had him on the boat. His entire family was tied up, and all it took was a Gilbert and Sullivan show. And that whole number was enough to waste time so the police could arrest him. By Lucifer's beard!
It's a good thing you floated by this brothel.
I love those kind of jokes in The Simpsons that you don't get as
Take him away,
boys.
Hey, that's my line. Take him away, toys. You see, Chief? Do as a kid says.
But I saved the children's lives. Tell them they'll live to regret this. You'll live to regret this. Oh, great! Now I sound crazy.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Oh, when they're fighting for the bonk. I'm older. I get the top. I called him to the hearing. So, when do they bring the menus?
How ironic, my crusade against television to end so formulaic. It could have spewed from the writers of the laziest Hollywood hack.
Hello there, Springfield. I'm sorry to distract you from all the sounds and loud noises.
Loud noises and shiny things? But something's been troubling you lately. Television!
Okay, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do.
Alright, Bob, it's over. Come on out with your hands up. No! How did they find me? Oh, no!
And remember, they were going to use the death penalty at one point, including the guillotine. My incarceration is cruel and unfair. The book club club me with books. This is the latest from Tom Clancy. It's slightly less painful than his writing. Ow!
I'll still have my revenge once I get out of this roach-ridden cesspool. Hey, so Yaley. Bob, we need another Roman to defeat the Princeton Alliance. Princeton? Bart Simpson, the spare little scamp who twice foiled my schemes and sent me to this dank, urine-soaked hellhole. We object to the term urine-soaked hellhole when you could have said pee-pee-soaked heckhole. Chiefly withdrawn.
Ugh.
Well, anyway, I was wondering if you could sing the entire score of the HMS Pinafore. Very well, Bart. I shall send you to heaven before I send you to hell.
I mean, you gotta think at some point Bob's just gotta give up on it.
Except he never does.
I mean, he does at least temporarily.
I mean, Bob did actually kill Bart in one treehouse, in what I think was a treehouse of horror.
Remember, he came back at one point, and then Bart's just not afraid of him anymore because he's outsmarted him so many times.
It's just like, oh, it's you, Bob. No screams?
How are you doing? What? Not a scream? No, look, we've done this multiple times.
And each time I've kicked your ass.
Also, remember when he was trying to kill him and Lisa kind of corrects him on something, and he mocks her for being educated by Miss Hoover? Then he just has to go on the laptop anyway that blows up. Although I will admit, sometimes when my computer doesn't work, I do quote Bob and go, "Come on, load, you unyielding behemoth."
The trip to France has been cancelled. Quel dommage.
Oh, absolutely, darling. This one.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, of course. Go.
Madam, your children are no more than a pack of ill-bred troublemakers. Even Lisa? Especially Lisa. But
especially Bart.
If we cross paths one more time, I won't be held responsible for my actions.
Yeah, it's sad to see Bob actually did just give up on trying to kill Bart at one point, but then Cecil ruined it, so he's right back to it.
You know what I've been doing all this time? Here's a clue for you, Jack!
Well, there is one time he moved to Italy and tried to go straight.
Yeah, he moved to Italy and started a family and everything, but I want to make it clear, he wore his prison uniform under his clothes at all times.
Sideshow
For reasons I don't
The
quite
Simpsons.
And of course, when he faked his own death and they all ended up in prison. He's doing it again. You've got several years to get used to it, Father.
Oh, do
3
you
diamonds,
have to bring...
3 clubs. The joke's not funny, and the payment is not sufficient. Bob Terwilliger.
I think it's Terwilliger.
I've heard it said both ways.
It's like the Berenstein Bears.
Yeah.
Enemies close by.
Use a pen, Sideshow Bob.
It's one of my favourite ones.
Enemy sighted. Request backup.
Understood. Dispatching reinforcements now.
You can't handle the rodeo burger. I love the... Liz, I do not have the onion rings, nor do I have the bacon to make such a thing. It's not
lies. I did it.
That Seb's been basically a meme lord.
I did it! I did it all! Is that what you want?
By the way, I might start playing XCOM again soon.
Truth? You can't handle the truth! No truth handler!
So we'll have a return of LGBT.
I deride your truth handling abilities.
It's just, I keep remembering that the most people don't remember Small Soldiers, but they remember the Burger King ad.
You think it'd be the other way around?
You'd think, but most people remember the Burger King ad, and that's where when someone mentioned it in your YouTube video, they showed the rodeo burger advert, and
Do you think it's more to do with the fact that Tommy Lee Jones is probably more memorable than Chip Hazard?
Well, yeah, it's been in a lot more things.
I'm never going to forget that interrogation scene from Captain America. The implications behind it all. I sent that to Washington this morning. Of course, it was encrypted. You guys haven't broken those codes, have you? That would be awkward. Schmidt for no piece of the land. He's gonna kill you anyway, Doc. You're a liability. You know more about Schmidt than anyone. And the last guy you cost us was Captain Rogers' closest friend, so I wouldn't count on the very best of protection. It's you or Schmidt. That's just the hand.
I can't remember.
And then there was Men in Black. There's always an alien battlecruiser or Corellian death ray or intergalactic plague ray to wipe out all life on this miserable planet as we know it. The only way these people get by with their happy lives is that they do not know about it.
Also, he's very good in Lincoln.
Not sure I saw that.
Oh, it's very good. I recommend it.
Ah, here we are.
Ah, Lincoln.
I can't see.
If you've seen a cut, shouldn't you put a plaster on it?
I mean, that's what you do in Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh, it wants me to kill all these guards. Now that
All guards must stop.
Now, Ollie, are you sure that's what it's saying, or are you just seeing what you want to see?
They give me two things.
Being shot at. Going to alert status.
Understood. Maintain heightened alert.
You hear that? Gunshots!
Hey, oh yeah. Gonna get being fencing. You got anything coming up? Have we got any like competitions and stuff?
I mean, when I saw those objectives came up, I could have sworn I saw "Do not kill any of these guards."
Don't kill these dudes.
Yeah, been a long few weeks, but you know.
Check out the cargo.
What you'd make of this Mandalorian civil war, Ollie?
I don't know anything about it.
No. Probably wouldn't have time to tell you in one stream about it.
Oh shit,
Yeah, there's no way Snake can still be alive after that.
You know what's even more ridiculous?
How are you alive?
What?
A tank commanded by a shaman who uses a Vulcan cannon to fight with. I mean, have you ever heard anything so preposterous?
Second gen battle tank.
What you mean, like from the Kanto region?
To be continued in the next mission.
I like the music.
To be continued as soon as Ollie can get to it.
We'll continue right now.
Which I don't know, to be honest. I mean, Ollie might want to stop now. It has been over 2 hours.
I can go longer than 2 hours these days. I think I'll at least do the boss fight, and then we'll see how we feel after that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Something was coming to my mind there. I'm glad I showed some restraint.
Tank battle.
Snake,
Wonder if you
that's
guys
an
got
enemy
the joke.
tank unit. Either neutralize the soldiers or destroy the tank. Get them.
Get him.
Get him, Dad. Get him.
Sarbon, give the order. Dodoria, give the order. Get him.
Get him.
Neutralize the enemy troops.
What do you call a brutally cut scene?
Obviously, it's safe, mate.
Oh, I should be dead.
But I'm not.
Battle to death, then.
Battle to death, then.
firing the emergency booster engines. All those guns.
Why is no one calling the fire brigade? Someone's reported a fire how many times now?
Requesting cover! I'm done for! Go around!
Alright. Back the bastard. I'm breaking out.
We're taking defensive positions against one guy.
Yeah.
We get it, you're on fire.
This man is on fire. I get to attack now and he just didn't stop firing. Like an intricate. It's like a well-played game of chess.
Yep.
Attack it directly? What is this, Yu-Gi-Oh?
Back in the days when aviation was a gentleman's pursuit. Are you getting bugs in your mouth too? Yes.
Oh, okay, I ran out of rations.
What's going on, Snake?
Russians.
What's your situation? Snake!
Man literally too hungry to live.
Don't worry about the tank. Just focus on the troops. They haven't seen you yet. Perfect.
Oops, I'll worry about the tank.
Who's that? What is it?
Gate bar. If those tennis rackets don't get you, the pool skimmers will. I never plan to escape. This is a kamikaze mission. You and I are going to kill the crowd. but you can kill Krusty. He made you what you are. Without him, you would become a sideshow.
Good luck.
What was that? A lawnmower? Yeah! What is the freaking holdup? Die, Krusty! Oh. Train just collided with the house.
Move in!
See this peaceful drink suggest we get out and walk.
I like the one where Groundskeeper Willie shoots at the jets and they think it's a Iraqi piece of jet.
I can't really hear you over the gunfire.
This gun is on fire.
Doing CQC while a tank is aiming at you. Yeah, that makes sense.
Don't question the process.
I didn't question the process. Technically.
Whoa. Open fire. I love a good open fire in the morning.
Same.
What happened, Snake? Snake!
Solid Snake would have done it by now.
Sorry?
Solid Snake would have done it by now.
Don't worry about the tank. Just focus on the troops.
Don't worry about what Meryl
To find you. Make sure.
Oh, you can request an ammo drop. That changes everything.
You can only do a few.
Ollie, you should have said it. You didn't. You should have said you didn't know that. I'd have told you.
No, you wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't. I do like watching. I do like watching you fail. No, I don't. That's me. I'd have told you. I think he's firing. He's firing, Ollie. He's firing.
Yes, thank you. If he hits me, I'll be sure to find it out. Oh, I'm out of ammo for that, so...
Yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean you're out of ammo?
I'm out of rockets.
That's not what out of ammo means.
More!
It was a very inopportune time to run out of ammo.
Is there ever an opportune time?
I guess not.
I suppose if you needed ammo, then it's not really an opportune time.
No, Mr. Simpson, Hans Molman is a living creature. I don't care.
Hans Molman is immortal. He's far from...
He ate my last meal!
Look at the number of times he's died and come back to life.
Well, if that's the worst thing that happens to you today, consider yourself lucky.
I'm done for! Move in!
Sorry, when you're done for. I have decided you are now done for.
Requesting cover!
I'm really sick of that guy's voice, you know.
He is firing a lot.
It's getting a bit repetitive.
Okay, so what actually...
Snake! Come in, Snake! Snake!
How actually do you make the ammo crate thing give you ammo? Because it didn't do that. Right, what is it saying?
Neutralize that tank unit. You can do it. Strike before they spot you.
So I'll set it now.
Mines or something you can plant along its path and then stay hidden. You know, weaken it before you...
that I could do that with, but I can't really cross where its path is going to be while staying hidden.
Looks like a sneaking mission then.
Sneaking mission? For sneaking? Fire of the emergency booster engines.
Move in!
They've okayed the request for support. They're sending out a cardboard box as we speak.
Boy, Fox! It's not gonna withstand a tank shell! You stupid idiot!
Alright, you hit the fuel tank. They won't be going anywhere for a while.
It's not taking hits.
I'm saying go.
Damn it! Looks like they've got a backup fuel tank.
Move in!
Of course, my extra ammo is right by the tank.
Then you'll have to also get right by the tank.
Indeed I did.
So what was the problem then?
Well, it cost me some help.
Long live MSF!
Oh yeah!
Got your fuel tank. Attack now while you've got a chance.
Music is starting to remind me of Country.
Why?
Very similar.
Oh, the music.
Target successfully
Yeah.
neutralized.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, since that took so much longer than I thought it would, or indeed should have, we're nearly on 3 hours. I think that's a good enough place to call it for today.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
In favour?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Nay.
Ollie, you said nay. Does that mean you don't want to call it?
I could go either way. It just seems like a logical stopping point.
Snake, the truck is headed up the mountain road past the tunnel.
Not the tunnel.
Nukes, after all.
Now,
No
They're
tunnel.
big
You know what those represent?
Hurry after them then.
but
Kaz, if I don't get moving, it'll be too late.
all right. I guess you never did let dangerous assignments or risk aversion get in your way.
How do I get inside the mountain? I can forget about the tunnel.
Yeah, the tank took care of that.
Any other routes?
Why don't I let a
It's really
local
going to be
expert
more
take
dangerous
over?
than taking on a mission to fight a man who
Yeah,
generates
that one.
electricity.
Let's see. Do you remember that precinct I was in?
In the village, right?
Right. Go back to the village and head north. There is a bridge that connects to the mountain road. It crosses over a gorge. That's
Mountain
probably the best
road.
way. But there is a little problem. The path heading north from the village is barricaded. You might have to break through.
Got it.
The heart of Irasu. That's where the enemy's base has got to be, Snake. And maybe...
Let me guess. The Basilisco.
You don't believe me, do you?
No, I mean, we'll have to see.
Snake, Irazu features a number of crater lakes. The Odeberg government had planned to use those lakes to construct hydroelectric plants as one of its big state development projects. The project was scrapped, but there's still a small opening at the bottom of the lake.
Meaning?
I checked the
The
satellite
duck
imagery,
may
but
swim
didn't see
on the
anything
lake.
man-made, which means they probably built a base inside the mountain. Could just be a storage igloo for explosives, or maybe some kind of research facility.
What do they hope to accomplish by bringing the nukes there?
First things first, get past that barricade north of the village. Looks like the only way through is the noisy way. You'll have to blow it up.
Hooray.
Is nukes actually a problem in Metal Gear? Because it seems to me people are more concerned with the nuke delivery system than the actual payload.
I mean, the delivery system wouldn't be a problem if it weren't for the payload.
I mean, yeah, nuclear weapons are fine, but here's what's really in jeopardy here, the postal service.
You can't exactly live without that, you know.
That's true. It is a very important institution.
I mean, Top Gear demonstrated that to get from the bottom half of England on the map to the top half, the fastest way to get there is to buy a stamp, not a car.
Megaphone.
Bloody hell, that's a lot of recruits.
Good. I've got you as a new recruit.
Garbage white.
No, that's a cabbage white. Not
Cabbage
garbage
white.
white.
That's what Mother Base looks like now. Or will look like at the end. Sapphire side?
Father Base look like.
I don't know, we haven't built that yet.
Father Base sounds like a more modern version of Daddy Cool.
It's a priest
What about-
DJ.
What about Offspring Base?
Small
Yeah.
and not developed yet.
How can you have a mother without an offspring?
No, that
I mean, cloning.
it's a clergy-themed DJ, Father Base.
About Father Base.
Alright, okay, so that'll be it for this week. Mass Effect's been moved to tomorrow.
Don't know if I'll be there for it. Getting a massage.
Well, we're starting at 1:30. If you can make it, we'll appreciate you being there.
No, you won't. Nice of you to say otherwise, though.
Well, okay.
It was good of you to lie.
Thanks to the chat for joining in. Thanks to everyone who's watching who did, and we will see you tomorrow, I guess.